underestimate my power.
This is where the fun begins.
Dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
Anthony's like, what the shit? Surprise!
You know what? And you know what? Anthony's the culprit. He had it playing in the background.
Oh, messed it up.
Nah, it's fine. I was just messing around.
Was that right with me?
No, it can't be because Anthony was the only
Oh,
one.
yeah. We were hidden.
It's okay. We forgive you, Anthony. We're so used to it. By now, it's okay. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Sitcast podcast, a Star Wars podcast where we pretty much talk anything and everything Star Wars. I'm one of your hosts, PJ the Paradox Nerd, alongside my co-hosts, Nilda and Sean Solo.
What's up?
We got a really, really great show tonight. But just first things first, unfortunately, Susan, she couldn't make it tonight. So for those people out there that were looking forward to seeing her on the show, she was under the weather and she apologizes, and she will be on with us hopefully next week or the following week. We still have yet to set that up. So apologies. But like they all say, the show must go on, and we got a jam-packed show with some returning guests and some guests that we haven't seen for quite some time. Anthony, and we got Sean Stone. Internet's working.
Yes.
All right, so just really quick before we dive into some I don't know, we'll do the spoilers talk probably in just a bit. So for those of you that haven't watched the latest episode of Ahsoka,
shame on you.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, shame on you.
What the hell's wrong with you? It's only the most important episode, at least for Ahsoka, in a very long time. No, I'm just kidding. If you haven't watched it though, this is your warning. Please tune out. Come back a little bit later once the show is done and watch us again. But no, I just do want to talk about basically friendships no, not yet. Not yet. Next one.
Oh, I thought we were gonna jump right into it.
No. I know we're all excited. We do want to jump into it, but
okay.
I do want to talk about friendships in the Star Wars community. And like I mentioned in the Facebook group, one of the main reasons why I started YouTube was not to be this popular YouTuber that did reviews, referencing my other channel, Paradox Nerd channel, or even when I started this Star Wars podcast, I wasn't like, hey, I'm gonna be like Star Wars Theory, and I'm gonna make so much money. No.
Wait, we don't get paid for this?
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, all right, guys. Later.
All right, Sean. We all know what you were doing this for.
Damn it.
No, but basically, honestly, that's one of the main reasons was to meet like-minded people like me, make great friends, and along the way of this journey, I made some good friends and lost them, unfortunately, because YouTube does get in the way. And, I'm being quite transparent there and honest. People's egos get in the way, and, they want to do their own thing for their channel, which, we wish them the best of luck. But at the same time, too, is that because of those, some of those people leaving, they bring on new friends that come along, and we become great friends. And Sean, Nilda, Anthony, even Sean Stone, these guys are my great friends. I got a chance to hang out with Sean Stone in Celebration. Nilda, I have yet to hang out with, which, we're going to set that up because I know she's coming down to New York pretty soon. But I did get a chance to surprise a certain someone.
You got me. You got me.
I got a chance to meet the Kenobi himself. Oh,
look at that handsome son bitch. Oh, wait, Anthony, I can't say that about you on live air.
Yeah, I was gonna say Anthony. No, but yeah, we got a chance to go down to South Carolina and surprise Sean. Thanks to Anthony, aka the BMX Jedi, aka the Sith Cast Holocron, for helping me surprise Sean. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it to his surprise birthday, but I wanted to make it up to him and surprise him the following weekend.
You got me. I tell you that. Both of you guys. You got me twice. You got me twice in 1 week.
Yeah.
That was
but
cool.
It was great, man. Honestly, just to, give you some background, Sean joined Sithcast probably almost like 2 years, or if not 2 years ago.
November's 2 years. Yeah.
Yeah. I was kind of iffy about this guy. I was like, I don't know about this dude. He likes Kenobi. I don't know if he's truly in tune with the dark side. No, but honestly though, like when I got to meet him in person, it felt like, first of all, meeting Anthony first in person was kind of scary, and just because
scary.
it's like meeting. Yeah,
Anthony's
scary. Well, he's got. I saw the tattoo in his arms. I was like, oh shoot, this guy means business. No, but I was just kidding. No, but like with just like with anybody meeting in person for the first time, I was a little nervous. It's like a blind date. You're like, oh shoot, like I wonder if he's going to be cool, and what if he's going to be weird, or am I going to be weird, or am I going to be cool around? But yeah, we got to get to hang out. I wish my time there was a little bit longer, just because honestly, right, Anthony was getting tired. Sean was we were just yapping away the first night.
That was 1 in the morning though. It was like,
yeah,
I know. So, but I honestly could have it just felt like we'd known each other for like 20 years.
Yeah, well,
So.
at least 2. At
least 2.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, this is what it's all about, guys. Like, Star Wars in general, like, making friends and just, making good friends and just
bunch of nerds. Look at those guys.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool surprise because I was at my dad's. It was like 8:30. Anthony's like, oh, I got a good surprise. And I was like, oh, did you get the Mace Windu statue? He goes, no, it's better. And then he goes, we'll be over soon. And I was like, will? And that's when he hung up. And I'm like, who's he bringing to my house at like 8:30 at night? Like, I could not figure it out. And PJ, you were far from my mind. I wouldn't have even thought anything. I thought it was a couple old BMX buddies we rode with.
Yeah.
But yeah. That was a pretty good surprise. I got
as soon as I said that, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, Anthony. I was right next to him. I was like, it's okay though. It was I could tell you were surprised because I saw your face and you look like as I was walking by, you're like, wait, that's.
Oh, I saw you coming up the sidewalk. I was like, holy shit, there's PJ. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was truly a good surprise.
Yeah, no, but that's what it's all about, guys, honestly. And honestly, I got us, I had the pleasure with, spending some time with Sean Stone in Celebration. He introduced me to his 501st friends, and, I think he got sick of me at some point. Because we pretty much
you just can't
the whole.
You can't run it away.
Nah, yeah, well, because there's so many things to do there in Celebration. I think the first time we spent a long time together, and then I think the second and third night too as well. But yeah, there's so much things to do in Celebration, and hopefully, we could do it again. And as well in the chat, guys. Honestly, hopefully at some point we could set up like a Sithcast meetup in one of these conventions and just kind of like chill, maybe have some dinner or something.
You got MegaCon coming up.
We got MegaCon coming up. I don't know. We'll set something up, and I know Nilda's coming down in October, so hopefully we get a chance to hang out during her stay here in New York, New Jersey.
Between all the football games.
Well,
I don't know. I got so many people wanting to hang out with me, and I'm gonna see my family first. So it might be a second trip I have to take to New York to hang out with other people.
oh, okay.
Yeah, because
Well,
I got it's more of a family trip.
oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say there's I know there's the Giants game. Well,
Yeah, on Monday.
I might be able to get tickets for cheap. Looking the way the Giants have been looking, so we'll see.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so let's address the chat real quick, and we shall move right along. We got Darth Kenobi in the house. What's up, Darth?
What's up, Santino?
What's up, Diamond Figs in the house? We got Jedi Chisel, full shizzle.
My
My
nizzle.
nizzle.
RMD Collective in the house.
What's up?
Hello there. Heard there's a new Star Wars series called Ahsoka. Should I check it out? Well, nah. Don't check it out. I'm just kidding. We got Scott Sharp in the house. What's up, Scott? Hey, Scott. Anthony and Sean showed me some video of your BMX career and stuff. So pretty cool. We got Flex in the house. Flex. We got Trooper Hub. Let's go. Awesome episode. No Sith dominatrix, but Cut Harris. Sexy dumper. Oh my goodness. I don't know who the costume maker is, but man, they made
He ain't lying. She's got a nice
those pants a little tight. Anyway, Resin Ronin. What's up, Resin? We got Batman in the house. Hey, who else is here? We got Jeffs. What's up, Jeffs? We got Jake Breen. The best Star Wars episode of 2023. Actually, yeah, I definitely agree with you. It might be not 2023, but probably the best Star Wars episode of all the TV shows.
It was all right. It was all right.
Oh my goodness.
So you're trying to tell me Lizzo and Jack Black was the best, bro?
Yeah, I don't know where that came from, but yeah. Thanks, Resin. I really appreciate it, man. I hope to get to meet you in person as well, and Scott Sharp as well, man. Heard nothing but great things from you, from Sean and Anthony about you. So, no, okay. Anyway,
What?
that's Trooper Hub being Trooper Hub.
Yeah.
Love that guy. All right, so guys, I heard there was a little rumblings in the Star Wars realm about a certain episode, and again, we are going to go deep dive into this episode. And before I do, I just want to say I usually let the guests go first. I think if you guys don't mind, I just want to go first, and then Nilla can take it away, because I'm a big Anakin fan. You guys know that. Nilla's a big Ahsoka fan, so
I'm a big Clone Wars fan.
Mm-hmm.
yes. So, but you love Ahsoka, right?
Yeah, but I'm also a big Clone Wars fan. So I may have a whole shrine to Ahsoka, but I have 16 boxes filled of Darth Vader stuff.
Yeah, you got the best of both worlds.
Yeah, I've got every
Yeah.
Funko Pop that's ever been made, and plus whatever somebody just posted now, that whoever doesn't have the Anakin's Clone Wars hot toy better get it now, because even Sean said it's gonna sell out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I bought it immediately.
That was
and
so
it
awesome.
went up in price.
Yeah.
Oh, it did?
Yeah,
Oh,
it went
wow.
up a little bit. I saw.
Oh wow.
Nice.
So, well, I was gonna say too is that so this episode, honestly, I think a lot of us have been kind of looking forward to this episode ever since the end of last episode, especially with that nice little teaser at the end with Anakin. And this episode had a lot of hype behind it, just because not only was it, obviously Dave Filoni was directing it, there was a lot of hype behind it, but also it was shown in movie theaters an hour early before the premiere. Unfortunately, I think for number one, I think those tickets were free. I think you just had to sign up for it. Yeah. A lot of people were saying they were free, but it sold out pretty quickly.
Mhm.
So, but with that being said, like you're like wondering like, why are they showing the movie theater? This has to be something special. So, like I said, there's a lot of hype behind it, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint. I literally watched this episode like I think the whole episode probably like 3-4 times, right? And I think I told Sean and Nilda too on our chat. I was like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna disappear from like social media for like 2 hours," because I knew for a fact because I was gonna go back and watch it.
Mm-hmm.
And like, let me tell you, the first time I watched it, I was just like, "Yeah, wow!" Like I was still kind of like soaking it in. And I was like, I gotta watch it a second time. And that second time I like dissected it like a little more. Because obviously I was like kind of like blown away with the fight scenes and the Clone Wars and everything.
Yeah, you get that wow factor on the first watch, and then you got to go back and watch it again and just be like, did I miss anything?
Yeah. And you know, I'll give my score right away. Like I'll give it off right off the bat here. I give it like a 9.5, and or at least like a 9.8. And yes, you're probably like, oh, why like a 9? Why not a 10? Honestly, though, I didn't give it a 10 just because I wish the whole episode was just dedicated to just Anakin and Ahsoka in the world between worlds. You know, glad that we got to see like some of the other bits where you know, with Hera looking for Ahsoka and things like that, and we got to see like Jason you know, being in, you know, showing that he has like he's force sensitive, he's strong with the force because he actually heard them fighting. But you know, the whole episode was, you know, with Anakin and Ahsoka, just like literally just like, you know, being like a master and a Padawan. You know, there was a lot of like symbolism behind a lot of the things, especially what, you know, Anakin was trying to show Ahsoka with like, you know, with his teaching. It was like basically like a trial.
I am curious to hear what you guys say. Like, what do you think the lesson was, the final lesson? Like
the final, yeah, for me, the final lesson was basically, you know, Ahsoka, like, you know, like what Nilda said, she was absolutely right. Like when she said that she's been through a lot, she's seen a lot of death, she's seen a lot of people dying, and she was like in a really, I wouldn't say like the worst place, like Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi, but she was in a pretty bad place, you know. And the fact that like she kind of left Sabine on her own, like she abandoned her training, you know, she was in a bad place. And a part of it could be her blaming herself for leaving the Jedi Order, leaving Anakin, and you know, being like what Balin Skull said when he was trying to figure out Ahsoka. It's like, hey, you have a legacy, but your legacy is filled with death and destruction. And that's what she said in like during her training with Anakin, you know, and during like during one of the battle scenes in the was it the Siege of Mandalore. She's like, how could I be better than you? You know, you know, I'm filled with like death and destruction. But it was almost like a big, huge turnaround by the end of the training with Anakin, because that's why there was symbolism, like, you know, with her being Ahsoka the White, she went from a gray Jedi, gray, like, you know, that was the outfit she was wearing. She was in between like dark side and light side, right? And her being in a bad place, and then like Anakin this whole time trying to wake her up. It's like, do you want to live or do you want to die? You know, it's like you're giving up on life. So that's why, like, towards the end of the episode, when, you know, Hera was like, are you going to find him? And she was like, yeah, I'll find him. She was like super positive, you know, things was going to work out. She was in tune with the Force. She was wearing white. There's a lot of changes with her. And I think we're going to see a different Ahsoka for the rest of the series.
Yeah, she was definitely more optimistic for sure.
Yeah, and that's because Anakin, and some people say, well, that might not be Anakin, that might be like, you know, her, you know, imagining it and things like that. But I honestly think that's Anakin. The fact that Jason was hearing the lightsaber fighting. It
That was
the fact-
that was cool. I like that.
Yes, because they were fighting in the world between worlds. That's basically what it means. The world between worlds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where basically it seems like we're, you know, all the Force ghosts, like, are like to dwell. They could see the past, the present, the future.
Yeah.
All right. So it sounded like Ahsoka died, or almost died, and
No, I think
Anakin
she died.
I think she died.
Yeah.
And I think Anakin was basically trying to get her to wake up, because I heard so many things. Well, Ahsoka bested Anakin. No, it wasn't like them fighting for real. He was just trying to like wake her up, like that's why he's like, have you not learned anything? Like to work, like, like, oh, this is what, remember when he said, this is what it's all about. Like, me being going to the dark side, being dangerous. No, this is not what it's all about. Let's go back to the beginning. And that's when he became like, he was trying to like fight her and just try to like,
So do you think when she came back, she kind of like learned to let go of the past, and then
yes,
because I remember
exactly
when
what it was.
Yeah, and I remember when Anakin was saying like, people die, Jedis aren't perfect. And she's like, oh, but you still have to lead them. And she's like, at the cost of these lives. And he's like, yeah, you have to. So that's kind of what I got out of it. But I was still a little hazy on it. I was curious what other people's, takes were on it. I was just thinking, well, she got to let go of the past. And, that's why she donned, the Ahsoka the white, and just, she definitely had a different attitude.
Yeah. And it was almost like a test, because remember when she had like the lightsaber against him.
Yeah.
And she let it go, because you could tell like in her face, the dark side was already there, and that was symbolism with the red across her face that she was going to the dark side, but she didn't let it go, just like Luke Skywalker.
She got that saber out of his hand pretty slick though, right? She got go underneath his arm or something, and then
she did the same move that he did on Dooku.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she did. And but
did you see her eyes? Her eyes were red.
Yeah. Again, it's all symbolism, and that's what usually
did you see her eyes? They were red.
Yeah. And it was and I'm sorry guys, it was just such a thing. I like it's it was great, seeing Anakin in the Clone Wars outfit, with Ahsoka being, first of all, this girl that played Ahsoka, amazing.
Yeah, she was great.
She was the same actress from
she was
Gamora.
Oh, was she?
Yeah,
the baby Gamora.
She was baby Gamora.
Oh, nice. She's gonna be at a lot of cons.
Yeah,
she'll be signing.
It was so good, and the fact that we saw Siege of Mandalore too.
Oh yeah, that was a nice little cherry on top there.
Yeah, and some of the transitions with the Vader and Anakin, so that was pretty cool. I mean, and the rest of the show, I was so excited with that, and then when it came to the Purgles and everything, and Ahsoka, and I enjoyed it, and seeing Ahsoka's character development is so good, and it was such a great episode, and I give it like I said, only reason why I gave it 9.8 was because I wish I got to see more of, the whole episode was dedicated just to Anakin and Ahsoka and some of the other things we saw in the world between worlds. So great episode, and seriously, it feels so good, and I haven't felt like this in a very long time since Rogue One. It feels so good to be a Star Wars fan right now. Nilda, take it away.
Oh my God, I'm gonna be emotional.
She's like, where do I begin?
Yeah.
So, like I said, I've always been biased, so I gave this like 1,000 over 1,000 rating.
Which is fine.
Oh God.
From last night, I saw it 3 times last night. Then the 4th time I saw it at 5 a.m. when I was getting ready for work. I watched it again during lunch, and then I watched it before we guys got on. So it was, and it's funny because RMD and I were talking. It had to be the most Sorry, dogs are barking outside of my house. It was a complete masterpiece for me, especially since I've been watching the Clone Wars since it first aired, and just witnessing like seeing a live action Clone Wars was just insane. The Siege of Mandalore was probably the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Imagine if Maul would have showed up.
Which I was hoping for, because when they were showing the Siege of Mandalore, you know, a year and a half ago, they had aired a photo of Rosario Dawson fighting somebody who looked like Darth Maul.
Really?
Yes. So I don't know if maybe that's going to be showing up, because I'm not trying to jinx myself, but I will be the first one to say it on here.
That would be amazing.
Ray Park has been very quiet. He hasn't been saying anything. And if you pay attention to the end credits of every past episode, Sam Witwer's voice, his name has been recognized on there.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he's the voice of Darth Maul.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know if that's like they're hinting that to us, which I probably will freaking scream and panic.
Yeah. Speaking of voices, did you see Captain Rex? That was Tamora Morris. Yeah.
So me and Gabe were talking about this earlier today. So I feel like the reason why they didn't show us any of the clones was because I think Tamora and Star Wars or Lucasfilm still kind of have a beef going on because of some of the, not nasty, but you know, his opinions that he had towards Book of Boba Fett. And I think they just came to an agreement to just use his voice for Captain Rex. So I was ecstatic to see that. I was kind of hoping that we had seen maybe a Commander Cody as well.
Oh, yeah. That would have been awesome.
Yeah. But, you know, going back to what PJ was talking about, like the whole, and what you guys wanted to know, you know, I feel like this whole conversation between the two of them, it was more of a, you know, he was trying to tell her, like, this wasn't your fault. What happened to me, like what I did to me, I did it to me. It had nothing to do with you. And, you know, I think with time has passed, you need to move on. You know, you're starting to be this person. And yeah, I agree with everybody. I think she died.
Yeah. Do you think like when, like you just said, like it wasn't your, you know, he was trying to get her to realize it wasn't her fault. Do you think like when they show him transition, you know, from light to dark side, when he came back into the world and he had Sith eyes, and like maybe she realized like, listen, he did this to himself. I didn't do this to make him turn like this. And he just kind of did it on his own.
Yeah. You know? And there's been, you know, I've watched a lot of movies before, like, cause you know, I'm a girl and I like to watch sensitive shit. But there's movies, you know, like when people pass and, you know, when they go as ghosts, they go and visit people who, you know, family members or loved ones who they feel tortured because they passed on, you know, the end of their conversation, how he just quickly disappeared. And, you know, she had that smile on her face. It was something that needed to happen in her life. She hadn't seen him in so many years. Like, the face that Obi-Wan made when he got to see Qui-Gon, it was like a redemption thing. You know, someone you love so much died and turned into this evil thing, and you blamed yourself for many years. And, you know, you become hard inside. So I feel like, you know, he showed up to kind of like tell her, you know, this wasn't your fault.
Yeah, I definitely agree. You know, it was just, like I said, the whole time it was like the trial, like, you know, he
I
knew
couldn't
that was
stop crying. I literally was sobbing at home.
Yeah, I was at the edge of my seat. And
so to me, it was like when they were doing this flashback here in the Clone Wars, it was like she was like, you know, the 45-year-old Ahsoka, but like seeing it through the young Ahsoka's eyes.
Yeah.
Because remember, she goes, wait, why are we in the Clone Wars? Like,
yeah,
she didn't realize
and then
it.
I loved when they were at the Siege of Mandalore and Anakin, like, and this is how, you know, I knew for a fact that this was Anakin, because he was like, he goes, I never saw this battle. He never got to witness the Siege of Mandalore.
Yeah.
Right.
And the thing too is that like he, like you said, he just wanted to snap her out of this like funk that she's in.
Yeah.
And because the funk has caused so much pain, not only to her, but to Sabine and and also like her death. you know.
And that's
She's
why I
like-
had said to you guys, like the previous week, it was annoying me that people were saying that Rosario's acting was, like cold and she had no, like energy or anything. And it's like, I had to explain to you guys, I explained to, on the show, imagine you being with a group of people, your whole little young existence. And next thing you know, like one by one, everyone starts dying. And then your best friend turns into the most evil person that you would have never thought that person would have turned into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your whole life, you go around with a heavy chip on your shoulder.
Yeah. And she's older too. So,
and you've burned that for so many years. And, for anybody who's ever dealt with anything in their own personal life, if it's something that bothers you and you can't get yourself out of that funk, it stays with you over and over and over until something, positive in your life happens and you get out of that funk. So what she needed was to die and, to wake up. And the first person that she woke up to was the one person that she admired more than anything.
Yeah.
Because you would have thought she would have woken up and like Plo Koon would have been in front of her because that was like a dad to her.
Right.
But Anakin was, her brother, her father, her, like, not when I say love, meaning not like a love interest, but he was her everything.
Yeah.
And, she still blamed herself for leaving him.
Yeah, and it was recorded on an episode on Rebels where she had that dream sequence where, and Anakin was like, "Why did you leave me, Ahsoka?" So you can tell it still haunts her.
Yeah,
and again, everything this is Anakin. This was Anakin. This is Force Ghost Anakin trying to wake up his apprentice, his Padawan that he sorely admired and cared for. And he seriously trained her everything. Like he knew, like he said, like Obi-Wan trained me and his master Qui-Gon trained him. It's like, there is a legacy here.
Yeah. And with Filoni, like Filoni writing this episode, you knew it was going to be a very emotional one because he wanted to strive on bringing out the two characters, their development on, what would have happened to them. Yeah, he goes, imagine telling a woman.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but he said it in a very formal way.
Yeah.
Like, is there ever a good way? No,
there's never a good way.
Because remember, I think the last time he saw her, she was like 21, 22.
Well, in this one, not this part. When in Siege of Mandalore, that's when before that, like literally right before that is when he saw her, right?
No, I'm talking about the last time they actually like physically saw each other was when it was Master and Apprentice. The fight. I think she was like
in her
that'd be 30s. About right.
No, she would have been in her 30s. Like mid 30s.
Oh, you're talking about when he fought her
Rebels. When he fought her in Rebels.
Yeah, she was 31 in Rebels.
Yeah, she was 31 in Rebels. So the last time he saw her as as a live person was when she was in her 30s. When the last time he saw her as Anakin, I think she was like I think she was just turning like in her 20s, or she was like.
It would have been right before the Siege of Mandalore when he gave her the sabers.
Yeah, so it's like 20 years ago.
Yeah,
but it was beautiful. Like I said, I cried extremely hard. Like it got to a point that like Craig came out to the living room and he was like, "Yo, are you good?" He's like, "I could hear you crying.
I hear the snot bubbles."
Oh yeah, dude. When they showed Rex, I was like, "Oh my god, no!" I was like covering my eyes. But I got all the crying out of me just so I didn't cry on the show. But I feel like by them showing her turning into Ahsoka, the white, it was her redemption. She finally. Does this guy say crying makes me horny?
What?
Oh my god.
Down there, Mr. Trooper.
You're freaky. It's like every episode we have, he says freaky shit.
I love it.
guarantee you he's like probably 5'2".
I love it.
But look at his name, Nilda. It says Trooper Hub
Hub
OnlyFans.
I know, but dude, like some of the stuff he says, we're trying to have a serious conversation. It says crying makes me horny. Then go on my Instagram story, you'll see me cry really bad. But just to wrap things up real quick, I feel like her becoming Ahsoka the White was like her redemption of her finally letting go of the past and moving forward. And I love the confidence that she had when she told Hera, like, I'm gonna go get our friends.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, she had some pep in her step.
You can see it in now, like in Hera's, in Hera's face when they were talking, you can see it in Hera's eyes that she was just like, shit, another friend is gone. And it's just us now. Yeah. And in her mind, she's like, I lost 3 of my friends. My husband died. I have my son here. And now, they're mad at me because I lied about a mission. So I'm in a whole bunch of trouble.
Yeah. Jake Bream says, I had a falling out with my closest lady friend after she backstabbed me. So Anakin and Ahsoka Tano is totally understandable. No, I hear you. It's very relatable.
Yeah, it was very relatable.
And that's one thing, that's why I love about this show. It has a lot of meaning and a lot of symbolism and a lot of, like messages, right?
Yep.
And that's one thing I loved about, like, not only with the original trilogy, a hero's journey, with Luke and everything, but also with the prequels, the downfall of a great, like somebody with so much potential just given into the dark side, like I said, like I can't speak for anyone else, but I can speak for myself. There's been some opportunities, and I fell into the dark side as well, and it happens. That's just life. But like, how can you redeem yourself? It's never too late.
Yeah.
And that's one thing too with Luke Skywalker in the sequel trilogy. You saw Ahsoka going down this deep. She's letting all these bad situations and experiences, I guess, let it fester inside of her and like, eat her up. And you could tell she's a different person. But not so different where she still wouldn't help her friends. That's why I could never understand Luke Skywalker in the sequels. I'm sorry. Okay, no more sequel talk. No more sequel talk after that.
Can I say one last thing? You know how all of you, like everybody in the fandom is saying like, all right, guys, we need to hand the keys over to Filoni. Can we also say that John Williams needs to hand over the key to Kevin Kiner? Because this was by far the most beautiful score I've ever heard.
Yeah, it was good.
And
okay, now you're talking crazy talk.
It's not, dude.
Hey, John Williams ain't gonna be around forever.
No, but still, I mean, John Williams is legend.
Well, he's the GOAT, but
so is George Lucas. He's the GOAT, and everybody's like, pass over the keys to Filoni.
Yeah.
If anything, I don't know if you listen to Samuel Kim, Nilda.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
he wrote the score for Ahsoka, like the original one, and it's fire.
Oh my gosh, you gotta. Well, if he could be hired, oh my goodness.
I think it's just because the fact, the opening credit scenes to this one. I think I've been playing that song all day on my Instagram, and I had it on YouTube.
Yeah,
it was. I don't know why. Like a lot of people complained about the whole samurai thing, but the reason why Star Wars was created was because George Lucas saw a Japanese film that was based off of samurais, so they used that concept. And the music, it sounded like an old samurai movie where it's like the master and the apprentice, they're learning from each other and they're learning to just be better.
Yeah. Hey, can we come to a conclusion on the lightsaber hilt now?
It was Anakin's. It wasn't Vader's. It was Anakin's. It was Anakin's saber.
Yeah.
As soon as he took it out and went, pew, I was like, "That's Anakin's."
Yeah, that's Anakin's. What I was gonna say is that the lightsaber fights, just really quick before we go to BMX Jedi, the lightsaber fighting. Oh my goodness, really good, really good. And Min Q, hopefully she could come on our show pretty soon. She's the one that choreographed all these fights. Well, her and a bunch of other people too. She told me that it's not only her; it was a couple other people that helped her with the fight scenes. But oh man, can I say Hayden Christensen kicking ass? Holy moly! I was just like, okay, all right, Anakin, you didn't miss a
Did
step.
you notice that he rocked like 3 different hairstyles?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
He had the sculpted hair, the rooted hair, and like
it's the artisan hair, the sculpted hair.
I will say this for anybody who's ever thought that like back then he redeemed himself. I think he redeemed himself even more.
Oh yeah.
He is Lord Vader.
He is Anakin Skywalker.
All right, so let's go to BMX Jedi.
All right, so I actually wrote some notes down because I didn't.
Damn! Okay.
I didn't want to forget some
You're
stuff.
taking this serious.
Holy jeez!
You know we're not. Listen, you know we're not getting paid for this, right?
I know. But I always get to talking and then I end up forgetting about something.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely would have liked for it to be a complete episode, like all within the world between worlds. I would have liked that, and then they just get her out at the very end.
Yeah, I agree.
But this was awesome. I loved all the Anakin stuff. There was like, okay, so her outfit right there, that's exactly the outfit that she had on in the first Hot Toys they did. Yep.
I have it.
Yep. Like this is the details that I really, it bothers me when they don't do it because it's so easy to do it. They have reference. Yeah.
PJ, I was gonna grab the other one too.
You know, this is the stuff when they don't do this stuff. It really bothers me. I loved Anakin's fighting style, how he was going basically hard on her. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You might want to rephrase that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He was going hard on her.
That's what she said.
So I mentioned it earlier.
Pornhub is going to enjoy that comment.
He probably will. When she disarmed Anakin, that was the same move he used on Dooku. So I definitely like that. I really liked the young Ahsoka. I thought they did a pretty good job picking her. She kind of had the energy, all the stuff with the flashbacks of the Clone Wars. I give me more of it. I would love to see more stuff.
Yes.
Okay, so when she picked up the ball and it was destroyed, and she was like, well, let me see that. I don't know if y'all know, that's called psychometry. Gwendolyn Voss and Kyle Kestis also had it, where they can touch something and kind of see, hear like what happened with people that interacted with an object. There were a lot of little things in with his teachings, like him talking to her before he fought her. He had his back to her. That was exactly like when he fought Obi-Wan, right before he like jumped.
Oh, geez, okay. Anthony.
What? Oh no!
Page after page. Man,
next page.
You're gonna make us look bad.
I really like the stuff with Jason. I mean, I think we all knew he was force sensitive, but I really like the stuff where he was like using the force and sensing them, hearing them, feeling them out there. Like he knew they were out there, but obviously they couldn't see him. There is no doubt in my mind that was Anakin. That was not a figment of her imagination. It was not a dream. It was nothing of that. They couldn't find her until her time there was done. Something that I always wanted to see, and I was kind of bummed that I never got to see it, because before I watched Revenge of the Sith, I always thought that Vader ended up in the suit over the course of years of fighting and taking damage. I never thought that it was something that just happened instantly. So to see Anakin with a red saber and the Sith eyes was fucking awesome. Loved it. Fucking loved it. The transitions, walking through the smoke, where it's like you're seeing Anakin and Vader, and it's like foreshadowing it. Loved it. I mean, it was the perfect platform to even do that. So his teachings, what she was so sad about her first battle, is she led those guys into battle. I believe that was in Clone Wars, and a lot of people died because she kind of made a mistake.
Yeah.
She sent him in and she shouldn't have sent him in. And so she has a hard time making a decision and it affecting other people. So like that's why she walked away from Sabine. That's why she doesn't really want to teach anybody or go down that pathway, because she doesn't want to make a mistake and it costs somebody else's life.
Yeah.
So he was trying to teach her that you have to make decisions, and you may make a wrong decision, but you can't live in that. You can't dwell on that for the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm.
And that was kind of what he was teaching her. And, you know, she was only focused on how Anakin turned out, but there's so much more about him. And he has accepted the fact that this is what he had to do, and it's what he did. And in the end, you know, he really is the chosen one. And I have a theory on what the world between worlds could also be. It would be a retcon, but I think this is equivalent to her walking in, like Luke walking into the cave.
Yep, it is.
So
Yeah.
this is a trial that she had to go through to evolve to the next level.
Okay, yeah, I never thought
And
about that. Yeah.
I have thought
I agree.
I've thought for a while that the world between worlds could also be a place where people that become one with the Force can reside, and all of these windows where you can go and see the different pivotal points in time. This could be how Force ghosts necessarily travel.
Right. And then because you think they always show up at the right time, the Force Ghosts,
Yeah.
Right.
like in present day. So they could be in the world between worlds here looking out.
Do you
and
think
then-
like black holes are opening and they're able to like
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
get there? Okay,
Right.
that makes sense.
So it could be a way that they could move from, you know, place to place. They could always be watching the future, the past, and the present.
And you know, just really quick, you ever notice that whenever a Force ghost talks to someone that's living in the in the present, it's always like a pivotal moment in time.
Yeah.
You know, when Ezra was in the world between worlds and he saw Kanan like holding all that, that fire and that just ship
Yeah.
from exploding.
Yeah.
The next pivotal moment where Ahsoka was being pulled was when Vader was going to kill her.
Yeah.
It's pivotal moments in time where I always believe in this. It's like, you always have a choice in your lives, many choices but certain choices like affect your life drastically, where it changes course so drastically, where your life can lead in a different path compared to the other path if you chose the other, if you made the other choice. So I think that's the world between worlds, and that's why Force ghosts, communicate, in certain times, in the world between worlds to help out that person that they're trying to help out.
Yeah.
I wish we had a real life world between.
I know, right?
That'd be great.
Yeah.
We might. You never know.
Yeah.
Like Jake says.
Certain family members.
Yeah,
Because
Jake,
oh, go ahead.
I was just going to read the comment. Like Jake said, world between worlds is basically the purgatory of the Force. So
Yeah.
But I think it's also like a place where they can reside. They can
play bocce.
Like you see.
Pickleball.
What is this like?
Because everyone's old and like that's a retirement. home for
Heaven's Gate or something.
Like he's not translucent.
Heaven's Gate.
Yeah.
She touched him, and like she's been there twice, and both times it was her dying.
But I was gonna say if she's dead, then she's probably able to physically commune with them.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think she died the first time she went there, and he pulled her out. Like she should have died, and she couldn't go back to that same moment.
Yeah. So do you think like the world between worlds, like they can pull them out of any place?
I think
at any time? Because I'm just thinking, you know, when she fell over into the water, is that a special place? Because that's where
She would
the,
have
the
died.
witch's temple
No.
was, and yeah.
Oh,
So,
you're
know what
saying could they be pulled out from anywhere at any
yeah,
point
because
in
remember
time?
in Rebels when they first opened it up, they had to go to the temple, and then they had to like move the drawings, and then it opened a portal.
Right.
Because that's the way I thought you entered the world between worlds. There's portals around the universe. And then I
think
kept
he
thinking,
is-
did she fall into one, into the water? And then that temple's there. So maybe that had something to do with it.
It could be, but I do think that he is something more than just a Force ghost.
Okay.
I think
he's one with the Force. He is the chosen one.
right, but I think it would be the equivalent of the Matrix. Neo is capable of so much more.
Mm.
Well, it was rumored
so-
that he was supposed to be in 3 episodes.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
I
how do
don't
you
think we're done with him.
explain? How do you explain the when they talk through the Force, meaning without having a ghost? It's just them talking through Force. Like, for instance, when Luke is about ready to blow up the Death Star, and he's got the radar. They're like, hey, use the Force, trust in the Force, and so he's like, yeah, and he pulls it off. You know what I mean? So, are you saying that's kind of part of World Between Worlds? Also,
Yeah,
I feel like it would give it some logic, like because we never knew
Right.
why you could hear them or see them. At least this would give you a basis for for something.
I think Obi-Wan was literally right outside that doorway and seeing all that the trench run, and he's like, use the Force. He's probably like eating his popcorn, like watching
Go left, go right, left,
Go
right, left, right.
and then finally he's like, use the Force, Luke, damn it. And then he's like,
cussing at him.
Dude, I'll be honest with you. When they had the conversation about when Anakin said to Ahsoka, "My master taught me this," I was waiting for an Obi-Wan cameo.
Oh yeah, I was waiting to see him. Yes,
for like Clone Wars, I was waiting for a Jedi, a Jedi Knight,
dude, how awesome
to come out.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though, too. Like Dagobah was when Luke went to Dagobah and he was in the cave. It's a force sensitive planet. So, I mean, I don't think that was a, world between world kind of scenario.
It was probably close to it.
So
yeah, but
I'm just trying to make sense of it. Of it, you know what I mean?
We've been trying to make sense of that for 47 years because that one's one of those scenes you're like, oh, it was cool, but like I don't know what I just watched. It was
because that was kind of the first thing you really had that had anything to besides Obi-Wan, talking to Luke in the first one.
Yeah. Do you think? Well, it was a cave, right? It was a cave, right?
Yeah, it was like a cave.
Yeah,
because if you remember, Yoda's all remember the cave, remember the cave.
Yeah, so if it's a cave, so could it be like a temporary, like place where it probably was the world between worlds, right? It was him walking through that doorway.
I mean, we can make what we want out of it. I don't even think they had any logic back then.
No, I don't think so either. But I think this way is Dave Filoni explaining everything.
Yeah, which I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I for one thing, like Ezra, like he opened up a gate to get in there, like in the Rebels, like that whole thing moved.
Yeah.
Like the hands and it had the dark side and the light side, and the one in the middle, whatever, his
it
father.
had the Mortis gods.
Yeah.
Father,
Yes.
the son,
and so and then Ahsoka fell into it, like or.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
That planet,
could they just pull him out at any time? Is what I was saying. Was it a portal, or did he just grab her when she died? Maybe was that her spirit that went straight there? So maybe technically she wouldn't have gotten physically pulled out because she was floating in the water. So if she died, she probably automatically just went there. So he might not have pulled her out.
Right?
Does that make any sense?
Yeah, that does. I mean, I would say that. It's probably one or two things. Either you can pull anybody out from any point in time, anywhere, or there are only certain places that it's capable of.
Oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Slip and fall Jar Jar.
Oh my gosh. That's
God.
Yeah, I think they put this would Misa back, Master Annie, I'm back. No, I'm just kidding.
Give me that
Can
red saber.
you imagine? Oh my god, I would freaking fall to the ground if like next time Ahsoka visits the world between worlds,
Jar Jar's hanging out.
Ahsoka's there. I mean, Jar Jar's there.
I'll tell you this: if they ever come out with a what if, I would love to see regular Ahsoka versus evil Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Real quick, did you guys did you notice like in the show some of the hidden not Mickey's but little hidden comments? You know, they brought up Leia's character on the show.
Yeah.
Did they? I missed it. What they
said?
said?
They said General. They said or what? Right? They said General Organa.
General Organa.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah. They said she. They said General Organa, and they were like she, and I was like, yes, they said her.
And I'm telling you guys,
I'm
telling you, this is the alternate galaxy where what we wanted to see in the sequels, we will see it in the movie, the Filoni movie, or at least in the show, right? Where you have Han, Luke, Leia, Chewbacca, C-3PO, R2, like Lando, all those characters we wanted to see get together and fight the big baddie. I think we will get it with Ahsoka. But here it's the Ahsoka with the Sith eyes.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Dude, look, I pulled up this picture the other day and I was able to pull it up. This is Sith Ahsoka.
That's, well, I mean.
How badass is that?
Rocking the outfit. Yeah.
With the Inquisitor suit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But again, it was one of those trials where Ahsoka passed, obviously, but if she cut down Anakin, she would have been dead.
She would have failed. She would have.
Well, she would have failed, and she would have been dead.
She would have stayed dead.
Yeah, stayed dead. So
yeah, I did hear like when Hera was flying the ship that there was a picture of Kanan that was like on the dash around there. I didn't see it. I just heard about it.
So they zoomed into it, and it's actually a picture of Freddie Prinze Jr. from on a while back, and they put the whole like.
Oh, really?
The little what is it? The chin strap, whatever it's called.
The goatee.
The little goatee, and then they like fixed the hair. But it was an old con photo of Freddie.
They should have took him from Scooby Doo, stuck him on there, Shaggy or Freddie.
Yeah.
I
was gonna say
Sith Ahsoka with thigh gap.
Oh,
like this? God. Are you talking about like this? Zoom it.
Holy moly! Can you not keep feeding him, Nilda? Jeez.
Why? It's funny. This is the same guy who says crying makes me horny. I kind of want to make that into a t-shirt.
Well, I was gonna say, Anthony, really quick before we go on to the next to Sean Stone. What would we give it out of 10?
9.5.
Okay.
Damn.
And the only reason I will say that is I wanted more.
Yeah. Same.
Like,
yeah.
You know, of the stuff with them.
I'm with you, Anthony.
But everything they did, love it.
Just give the damn keys to Filoni. I've been saying this.
So real quick, because only Rebels. 2 of you have answered, and then I'll ask the other 2 when they answer. Would you rate this one of the top 3 best episodes ever of Star Wars?
I would say number 1.
Series.
Well, I mean, okay, Disney. I would say number 2. The first one, I would say is Luke coming out to. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty epic.
I might put this slightly above that, and the only reason I'll do that.
Yeah, I think no, you're right. I think I'll put this up top there.
And the only reason I'll do that is because this was Anakin, and this was a 45-minute episode with probably, I don't know, 30 minutes of them versus seeing Luke for 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
That'd be the only thing. Like, it's very, very close. But like maybe I'd give it just that little edge.
Yeah, I agree. You know,
and I really wasn't a fan of the World Between Worlds. Like when I saw it first in Rebels, I was like, "Oh, this is clowny. But I will say, it was pulled off fantastically.
Yes.
Go get this figure, guys. Go get it. Go get it. Please. This is going to be my next tattoo.
With Morai.
I was
Yes.
a little surprised we didn't see Morai.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not
Not
yet.
yet. Not
Not
yet.
yet.
Hey, she's
But-
Ahsoka the White now, so it might change.
Yeah, but
Right.
her
Yeah.
outfit's going to
Right.
change. This is not.
Right.
Mhm.
But what I'm saying is, Morai
Mhm.
was in the world between worlds before.
Yes.
Yes. She was
And
like
I was expecting to see her at
her.
a distance.
No, we're going to probably next episode. Hopefully. But I have a feeling next episode is not going to be a filler, but it's going to be leading up to the next episode being like a. Because how are you going to top this?
Yeah, Morai's been
Thrawn.
watching over. Morai's been watching over Ezra.
Yeah.
Or Darth Maul?
All right.
Well, I have a theory on Ezra, but look. Okay, so let's go to Sean Stone.
Yes, sir. You want the bad or the good?
Give us the
All.
bad first.
Give it
Give
all
us-
of it.
Give,
We
give
want
it
it
all.
all.
Well, give the bad.
You want-
first.
you want the
Give
bad?
Okay. Yeah.
I thought it was a really good episode. You know,
Well, that's a good. Give us the
That-
bad.
yeah. I mean,
But,
for me,
wait,
it's
but-
not the best episode ever that they came out with Star Wars on Disney Plus. I think
It's 'cause you're an
Mando
OT
number
fan.
one is. Well, I am OT fan, but that's okay. Mando season 1, episode 1. I think to me is the number one because that's all new,
Mhm.
and I had that feeling. You know what I mean? Like this is
Yeah.
cool because it's Rebels and it's extended and
Mhm.
it's like season 5 of Rebels.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I think it's great. I like the fact that they use the world between worlds and seeing Anakin and Ahsoka
Ugh.
in their first battle together in live action, other than just on Clone Wars, was cool. You know what I mean? And seeing Rex was cool.
Yes.
But then we got Jason, right? He's, here's the lightsabers.
Mhm.
I had a problem with Hera hearing it because I kind of lost me there. And
You don't think maybe he
she's not
projected that
force
to his
sensitive,
mother
so
she could hear it?
yeah, but I just feel like it's taking away from what Jedis were supposed to be. They're supposed to be these special.
Yeah,
beings,
but remember what they're trying to
do.
do with Sabine now, so it's like
Yeah, it's just, to me, it's like they're kind of like forcing people to be force sensitive, and I feel like you have it or you don't. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
I don't know. I just had a problem with that. But I think my favorite part of the whole episode was the whales, 100%.
Yeah.
Like them going into hyperspace, because that's what I remember.
Yeah,
Thrawn and Ezra going off with the
Ezra.
whales. So, and I like the fact that now we have Ahsoka that's got the white. And so for me, those are all the pretty much the good points. The bad points, I think, mostly was Hera, and that kind of thing. But I think you're probably all going to be disappointed. But I'm going to get an 8.5
Oh my god.
It's okay.
for the episode.
That's okay. I mean,
Um,
it's still a high score. If you gave it like a
Yeah,
4,
I
I
mean-
would have been like, okay.
No, it was really entertaining. The choreograph scenes with
choreography,
the
yeah.
lightsabers. I felt like it didn't have that same kind of deal when he was in Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, well, that's Nick
I don't-
Gillard. That's Nick Gillard
Yeah,
is the
and
man.
I feel like that's the Anakin we should be getting. You know what I mean? Like, because he had the way it was choreographed. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And then I don't know. I just felt
Yeah,
like that could have been that. I mean, it was really good. Don't get me wrong, but that's just me. That's just my opinion.
No. Wait, listen. I respect your opinion, man. That's one thing too. Is that like we all
Yeah.
come from different walks of life in Star Wars, but we could disagree. We don't have to agree.
Oh, of course.
Respectfully. And the thing too is that I agree with you on the as cool as it was, and I honestly think that Hayden probably he probably like kind of like did his own spin, literally, no pun intended, on like the choreography, like what he learned from Nick Gillard. Because when he spun that lightsaber to back, I think that was from his old training.
It's all the old things he used to do.
He was doing like a Obi Annie, but like coming out another way.
Yeah, when he made that block when the saber was behind him, I was like, that was. So
There's actually a petition to get Nick Gillard
back
as the choreographer.
Really?
Yeah.
They need to bring his ass back, man.
And he
I mean,
said
dude,
he
that's
would
the
come
best.
back if they asked him.
That was
I
the
don't
best
understand why they don't-
lightsaber fight ever. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
All of them.
All of them.
All
yes.
of the fights.
Yeah.
We're good.
We're Nick Gillard's.
Yeah.
But I mean,
They were
like when you
all
think of
good
Revenge
fights.
of the Sith, I mean, that is probably the best lightsaber fight, you know, out of all of them between Obi-Wan and
Yeah.
Oh
Anakin.
yeah, absolutely. Well,
You know what I mean?
you know,
Like,
and some people like the Maul versus Qui-Gon and Obi.
Nah, the Maul
You know,
versus Ahsoka, but that's animated.
Yeah.
well, they kept
I
going
mean,
back
but-
to Anakin flying the ship. If they were just stuck on the lightsaber,
I know.
back for episode 1, but
Yeah, that was pretty sick, man. Honestly, and like I said, like I hope they bring him back because he is a bad mofo.
So I have a quick
So-
question to ask because Scruffy said something about Hera having somewhat of the Force, and then people in the chat were saying stuff, and that's why we were laughing.
is that what you're laughing at?
Yeah, so technically, I have to ask this, and this is going to
Oh
sound
my
so terrible.
God.
So, what if you are someone who is not of Jedi, but you're in a relation with a Jedi, and you've had many Jedi midichlorians going inside of you? Does that technically make you?
I don't think it works like
make
that.
you a Jedi?
That's not how the Force works.
That's not how it works. The Force won't give
I
the
love
Force,
how-
okay?
I love how Flex sets it up, and
It was like she's had Jedi in her, though. She technically has for a long time.
Flex sets it up, and guess who follows it up like with a hit?
Had a lot.
Yeah, Hera had a lot of Jedi midichlorians in her. Oh my goodness.
That's why I was laughing. I had to apologize. I was like, "Oh my god," because I got a visual of it.
I was wondering what you're laughing
Brandon
at. I was
Hera
like,
being like all nasty, and he's like, "Yeah, take this milk.
Take this
You're gonna be a
midichlorians.
Jedi."
Take this midichlorians. Where is this chat going?
Oh, this could go way worse. I'm
Every
just being
single
quiet.
week, man. It gets really. Thanks, Trooper Hub. Oh my
What
goodness.
is it? He says it. We repeat it.
I know. All right,
well,
let's go.
I mean, he's
yeah.
stirring away from his name.
Oh my goodness. All right, let's go to Sean Solo.
I
We
mean,
saved the best for last.
I know, but you guys already hit on all the good points. It's like, but
We're probably missing some stuff.
no, I mean, but fantastic. I
Fantastic.
it is. I mean, I give it a 10 out of 10. Like just seeing
10,
Anakin.
wow.
I do. I
Wow.
was. I'm
Sean.
telling you, I was
You
thoroughly
usually
entertained.
You
I know.
leave some
Because you know
room.
why? Because of the fact that Sean saw Rebels
Right,
just
right
now,
before this, and
before
it's just
this.
like
So
I'm invested.
He fell in love with the show going into this. We
Right.
already saw this. We already saw that show, so we already knew what we were expecting. He finished it right into this show.
Yeah,
So
but
he had still all those feels.
But just seeing, Anakin, live action Clone Wars Anakin, Rex, I mean, the Siege on Mandalore, young Ahsoka. I actually enjoy Jason. Like, I'm really curious where they're gonna go with him because when Ahsoka came out, go ahead.
No, good.
Because when Ahsoka came out and he was like, "Yeah, I heard you guys fighting," and she had that look like, "What? You heard what? Could that be a new Padawan?"
No.
Or I think he's way too in tune with the Force.
Yeah.
Can I say? It will be
Go for
full circle if they finally find Ezra and Ezra trains Jason.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because Kanan trained
Ezra.
Yeah, because
it
when
would only be fitting.
I'm looking at him, I'm like, that's Ezra 2.0. you know.
Yep.
And then
Mhm.
when he's like, "Oh, I can hear him," and then when Ahsoka's eyes lit up, like, "What? Wow!"
And then when he saw
I'm like,
Ahsoka, he was so excited to see her.
yeah,
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah.
just you had everything in this episode. I mean, you
Mhm.
got a lot. It wasn't like one little teaser here that, like Anthony said, you got 30 minutes of Anakin, Clone Wars. I mean, it's so good. Now,
3
for
different
me to
hairstyles.
yeah, 3 different hairstyles, sculpted, rooted,
Yep.
and
In short.
yeah, but I really enjoyed this. But when Luke came back, I actually turned into a little kid because I'm OT.
Mhm.
Like this is good. Like, don't get me wrong, this is like way up there.
Mhm.
But for me, the OT, just seeing Luke, and I get it, it was like 5 minutes, and here was 45 minutes. But man, I was
But-
geeked on
Yeah.
that one.
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
agree.
but here's the
my
thing
age
too.
too.
Well, here's the thing, and that's one thing about Star Wars that absolutely, because everyone you could love different things, right? There's no wrong way or right way to love Star Wars. And here's the thing too, is that Anakin Vader is my number one like Star Wars character in the Star Wars universe. Sean is Luke, right? So okay,
Not-
that's fine. It all makes it makes sense, right? Like, that's why you gravitate to that episode and why I gravitate to this and
Yeah,
why
yeah.
Nilda gravitates to this whole series because it's
Yeah,
you
this
know,
is
I'm just
this is-
saying I put it a little bit ahead. And the only reason would be
Mhm.
how much we got of it.
Yeah.
The wow factor, like we had no idea Luke was even in it.
Dude,
well,
that was it was
Like-
so like like I literally like I stood up in the
I-
chair.
I was
I had a feeling that at the time when that show was out, I had a feeling that it was Luke. It had to be 2 people I had a feeling for, and I had
Well,
stated that day it was
it
either
should have
Luke or
been Luke.
Windu.
But
I
I
was
didn't,
on
it should have been Luke.
recording.
But I didn't think that they would do it.
no.
Yeah.
I predict, and people laughed at me. I
Yeah.
have that recording. I'm just kidding, by the way.
Can I just go
Well,
off topic for one
What
quick
makes
second?
that episode so?
Oh,
But-
well,
Go ahead.
so I just got exciting news. One of my friends needed a liver transplant,
Mhm.
and they're in surgery right now
Oh,
getting
nice.
a new liver. So
Congrats. What's
his husband just messaged me. It sucks that a life had to pass in order for
Yeah.
him to get one because he was this close to passing. So
hell yeah, congrats. That's awesome.
Congrats.
Hell yeah, that's good.
Yeah. That's great. It's good. It's good. Happy tears. That's good.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Um,
What were you saying, Sean?
I was gonna say what made that episode so awesome, and you probably agree with me too, Sean, is the fact you see Red 5 flying,
Oh my gosh.
and
yeah,
then you see R2 and also Luke, who was
Yeah.
pretty badass. You know what I
I
mean? Like,
turned 10 years
you know,
old
using the
again.
Force
I really
and-
did. Yeah.
oh yeah,
When that
Oh, yeah.
green saber lit up, you're just like, oh damn. And then he broke people off. It was great.
yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
By the way,
Oh, so good.
and Sean, are you done with your?
Yeah, like I said, like everyone else has pointed out all the good stuff, and I've agreed all the way through. But like I said, for what really hit with me was seeing the Clone Wars, seeing Rex, seeing the Siege of Mandalore, and then I'm actually liking the Jason character. I think they're gonna play. I think he could be possibly a future in Star Wars a little bit.
I think so too. And like I said, if Ezra trains him, full circle, man,
Mhm.
full freaking circle. Because like I said,
Well,
he got all the training from Kanan, and to pass down his father, like Kanan's training to Jason, it's like his father getting, passing down
Yeah.
his training to his son.
Who's got Kanan?
Yeah, on his shoulder. On his shoulder, he's got the Kanan
Yeah, he's got
insignia
his
too
dad's,
on his
his,
arm.
his pauldron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the last
Pauldron,
person
yeah.
who had Cannon Saber was Ezra.
That's what I was thinking. I just wasn't positive.
Yeah. By the way, I can't unsee this.
Yeah.
naked
her thing-
Ahsoka.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
missing her thing.
Yeah. I was like, whoa. This
At first
is
I
that's
was-
like the first time.
No, I
That's the
thought
first-
Disney messed up.
Yeah, I thought so too. But this is like the first time I've seen we've seen Ahsoka with no headdress.
Headdress. Yeah.
So
Yeah, that was the first time. Yeah.
so hot.
Yeah, that's I saw that.
You know what's
So
so hot? I'm telling you guys, this is amazing.
Oh gosh. You know,
Oh,
PJ, you're a little too obsessed with Jar Jar, man.
Oh my god,
dude, the other day I saw a
that,
bunch
like,
of.
oh, sugar.
You're gonna get metachlorians all over your phone.
Jar Jar could
Are you Are you showing all the buff Jar Jars? There was like
Yeah.
this thread like had a bunch of different Jar Jars were all like buff.
Can you
It's like-
imagine,
Yeah.
John,
It's like a
if he's like,
calendar.
"Pizza back!"
Me back.
Oh,
All
he
right.
said the crying. You're disgusting.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
I'm
goodness.
gonna
All
wear
right.
a mask.
Oh my god!
All right, guys.
I want to know what this person looks like. Trooper Hub, do you have like a Facebook?
Nah, he only has OnlyFans. He
I
only
want
has
to know who
OnlyFans.
you are. Do you
He only
live,
has only-
what state do you live in?
Whoa.
I
No.
want to know.
Why?
You never know. He could live in a different country.
Trooper Hub, where do you live?
Why? It's gonna stop.
Oh, that's
What do you call this? All right,
He's a friendly
so
stalker.
Did you say he was a stalker?
Want to do content? Wait, would it include crying?
oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness gracious me. All right, so with that being said, I don't know how next week's episode's gonna be, but it's gonna be this episode's gonna be tough to beat. And this is only episode 5, and we have 3 more episodes.
more.
I can't imagine what they have in store for us for the season finale. Like,
You know what?
This is,
I hope that it doesn't fizzle out, that season finale where they kind of leave it on a cliffhanger.
I agree.
I think they will leave it in a cliffhanger.
I just hope they don't leave Thrawn till like the last episode for like they did with Luke in like the end of Force Awakens. You know, where you just see like him for a second. You're like, oh, great.
What do we got?
You know what I mean?
I don't think so. I think we're going to see him next episode.
Yeah. Also, I do want to mention that I don't honestly think that we're going to see Ezra this season. If anything, we're going to get a glimpse of him, if anything. The only reason why I say that is because, I was like kind of confused. I was like, okay, like, that scene with all right, let me see if I can share this. Hopefully I don't get flagged here. But the shot where we see like Ahsoka the white, right? Like, talking to Sabine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's not the same scene we saw earlier in the season.
No, it's not.
It's not. I honestly think that they're gonna have that same scene again later on, maybe in this season or next season. No, probably in this season, and they're gonna
interesting.
probably it looks like Ahsoka probably saved Sabine, and she has this satchel during that scene, and Ahsoka's wearing the white outfit, and honestly, I think they're still probably gonna look for Ezra.
Or it could be her asking Luke for help, and that brings the transition to heir to the Empire.
Yeah.
Think about it. If you read the comics, think about it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
They
It
already
just
met.
seems
They know
like
each other.
yeah, but I mean, she's still touching Ezra in that scene, right? Like the picture, like the way she touched, like they're in the mural.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Sabine. So it just doesn't seem like they find Ezra in this season. I think it's going to be next season where they find Ezra, and that's
Could
when
be.
the whole.
Yeah,
You know.
but he's there with Thrawn. They're in the same place.
They're in the same galaxy. I mean, the galaxy is huge.
Yeah, but they were
So they're-
together.
Who knows? Maybe he got away.
Maybe
Yeah,
he's in
possible.
jail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, maybe, but I just don't. They're probably going to confront Thrawn. I mean, and say, "Hey, where's Ezra?" It's like, "Oh, I don't know. Like he like vanished." And who knows?
Maybe
He might have.
Maybe he was Merrick, the force fart.
The force part.
And,
That's
and,
funny.
And they killed him.
Yeah, when it looked like a force fart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's just like it was just weird to me because the first time they did that scene, shot for shot, it was everything was similar except for the outfit that
Yeah.
here I'll show it to you guys. That the outfit.
Yeah, I actually was wondering why she didn't have the same outfit on.
Yeah, and look, she has the satchel,
Yeah,
right?
she had it there too.
And she put on her helmet, which she didn't do in this season, right?
Who did?
Yeah.
No, she put her helmet on.
No, she didn't.
No, she didn't.
No,
Yeah,
she just walked. She just walked away.
She just walked
Who
away.
did?
She
Sabine.
touched
Sabine.
Ezra's. She
Yeah,
touched
she wore the-
Ezra's.
Oh, you talking
Yeah.
about when she
Yeah,
touched
like
Ezra,
that.
or
Can't do her
talking
like
about?
that.
Oh,
No,
No,
like remember the scene like we saw this earlier when they were going.
oh,
They
that
were-
scene.
Yeah. So here she has the satchel. I don't know what's in that
Mhm.
satchel, but she touches Ezra's picture again.
Maybe
You
it's
know,
Ezra's helmet.
Mm.
No, it's her helmet.
No,
No,
or
what's in the
or in the
satchel?
satchel is maybe the lightsaber that he had, which was actually the one that he was using the cannon had.
Maybe. I mean, but again, here it is, Ahsoka the White. Right? She's got this stick. And they're like, okay, all right, let's go. Let's go find Ezra because obviously Ezra's not there.
I think Ezra's dead.
No, don't say that. I don't think so.
I don't
No.
want it to be true, but
don't
I'm
think
just
so.
saying, I think he is.
No, I don't think so.
Oh my gosh.
Who knows? I mean,
Somebody goes
yeah.
in the satchel, it's Luke's hand. They're gonna find
Yeah.
him. For eternity.
Yeah. No, but
Well, you know
next-
why they did Ahsoka? Go ahead, PJ. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Sean.
I was gonna say, you know why they did Ahsoka the White? Because they need another hot toy.
well, I wouldn't
Oh.
go that. I wouldn't go
I
that
just
far.
paid,
I
I
don't
just
go
paid
that
off my
far.
animated Ahsoka.
They're
Yeah.
got the
Dude, they
animated
come out with
Ahsoka a while
Ahsoka the
ago.
White.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy it. I'll buy 2.
Yeah.
Well,
I
Filoni
was
has
just throwing
been
it out there.
teasing, like way before that was ever in Rebels.
Hmm.
He had been teasing the whole Gandalf thing, like with
Mhm.
Gandalf the Grey, Gandalf the White. He had been teasing that for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
By the
actually
way,
did an interview talking about that.
this is a cool print.
Ooh,
Ooh,
Bottleneck.
Anthony, there you go.
Anthony's
Love
like, mhm.
This
trying
is
to-
well, you
made by
should see what's right above me.
Vincent High.
I see it.
All right.
no.
Well, next week's episode is
right up
going to
here.
be. I think we might get Thrawn in the next episode.
Yeah.
Thrawn in the next episode.
I
According
hope so.
to
I
Shin
don't
Hadi
think
Hadi
so.
Shin Hadi 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 Hadi, the
Hell
actress
yeah.
that plays Shin, she said that her favorite episode is episode 6. So I'm wondering what's going to happen in this episode. So we'll see.
I think episode 6 is also, I have to look it up again if I read it right. I think it's Ray Stevenson's last shot.
Oh, really? Damn.
Yeah.
He's my favorite character.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the
man,
last
yeah.
episode he's in.
I think that's from what I was reading because I was scrolling really quick while doing work. I think that's his last episode.
Huh. I heard somewhere that he doesn't die in this. That he was supposed to be in like the movie the next season and all that stuff. So
I'll look it up. I'll see it.
no, you could be right.
No. I'm saying I'll have it saved, but I'm pretty sure what I saw online it said something like it's his final.
because they were discussing like, oh, they've got to recast him. They've got to like because
Yeah, but who can like?
I don't know.
The voice, the demeanor.
I know.
That's, that's to me. That's Daddy Balin.
Daddy Balin.
I know.
Oh my
it's
God,
gonna be
you're-
tough.
Wait,
he's
so if I
a
call him
very
Daddy,
good-
you guys are like, but I gotta hear shit, hottie. You're like,
Oh
yeah.
no, I'm all right with the daddy thing.
No, he's a badass
I
character.
said
Like,
it in the
it'd be.
group chat. This was a cock fest.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, he's a badass character. He's got presence.
Mhm.
It'll be, and a good part of that is him as a person. So it'll be tough for them to recast him.
Yeah.
But I'd hate to if he lives on through this show, I'd hate for them to kill him off screen or just not use him because the guy died. I mean, like
Yeah. By the way, if you guys are cornhole fans,
Hey.
someone made this.
dude, Sean, that's a good
badass.
idea.
That's badass.
Wait. Hopefully, I could.
We'd have to hang that on the wall though.
Sean,
That's
I dare
that's a
you.
work of
Okay.
art.
Look, watch. Boom. He shot it.
Shooting
then-
threes. What? That's dope. That's dope.
Challenge.
What? Oh,
accepted.
dude, that is sick.
Anthony's like, challenge accepted. I dare you guys.
I just
do
want to
it.
put it on the wall. That is awesome.
That is awesome, right?
What is that on? Is that
So I don't know. YouTube.
It looks like
I
it's
don't
a
know.
table.
On Instagram, is it The Force Awakens Daily? That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Dude,
someone
that's
made
cool.
someone made this cornhole.
That is cool. The lights are amazing.
The lights, the
Mhm.
fact that it does that. Oh man, that's
Mhm.
sick. So, all right, let's move on to. I guess we'll do bounty pickups real quick, and then we'll start slowly wrapping up the show. Anything you guys picked up recently?
Just a few things.
Okay,
Oh,
Sean.
nice. No, go ahead, Nilda. You got it out.
No.
Oh no, I was just being playful. I picked up a Lego set. That's it.
Oh yeah, I saw that on your Instagram. Awesome.
This is gonna be I'm gonna get drunk and sit in the living room and watch Star Wars and build this.
Oh, that's
Nice.
Sean,
Nice.
share in the chat what
Oh,
I got above me because Nilda doesn't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, what is that? The
I sent you a picture before.
you sent me a picture?
Yeah, of what's above my computer.
Is it a picture?
Oh no.
Oh, you have something hanging.
Oh yeah.
See, I
don't have
I
it.
have so much stuff that I want to hang.
Oh, wait, here
but
it
I'm
is.
so
Hold on.
afraid.
I'll take another one.
I got him.
I want to hang my TIE fighter up on the ceiling, but I'm so afraid that
I
it
actually
will
hung
drop on
something
me
else
in the
up
middle
there
of the
too.
show.
Hold on one sec.
Which TIE fighter is that, Nilda? Was it
The hold on.
is it the black one?
Yeah, the big one.
Yeah, that thing shouldn't be too heavy. You should be able to hang it.
Mhm.
I'm afraid it'll drop on me.
All right.
Here you go,
Anyone
Nilda.
else? Oh,
my
that's
God.
sick.
That looks like a Starbucks.
Yeah. My buddy
Like-
Sean got this for me.
That's dope.
Did you send me that, Anthony, or no?
I just did. It's going slow.
Oh. All right. Who's next on bounty pickups? And then we'll go. Sean, what'd you get? Anything?
What did
Got
I
it.
get? That
Stone.
that sticker.
Oh, you got a sticker.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
This sticker. What I just showed them.
I guess I can show this. So I'm
And I got
getting
my
this
Falcon
signed-
pieces.
Hell yeah.
Oh
Ooh,
wow,
that's nice.
nice.
I'm getting this signed this
Huh.
weekend by the voice actress that plays Sabine.
Man, that plaque looks
That's
good.
cool.
I know it's
Yeah.
fire.
He's good.
It's very shiny.
Yeah. It's very shiny.
Betty.
And then I get to have a photo op with Cal Kestis.
Oh,
I'm
Oh,
excited.
nice.
I'm in love with gingers, so I might try
Oh,
to let them
geez.
to take
Oh
it.
my
Oh
God.
yeah. I like the gingers too.
I love the gingers.
Yeah.
I definitely will tell him to his face, and I asked my friend Richie to record it, that I will allow him to take my soul.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Oh
My
my
boyfriend-
god.
My
Alright.
boyfriend said it was fine for me to say that.
Damn.
I will allow you to take my soul.
Yeah, I don't love anybody that much.
I love the gingers. You know what they say? You touch a ginger, your soul. You know they take a
Wow.
little inch of your soul.
Yeah. Eric Cartman
Take
said
the
that.
whole soul.
Oh my goodness.
Holy crap.
Yeah, Eric
Okay.
Cartman.
All right, Stone, what'd you get? What else you got?
I just got the sticker, and then I got the shirt from Regal Robot.
Oh yeah,
Um,
let's go there.
That shirt
I
looks
got it
cool.
in the wash. And then I got my first 1 and 2 subscriptions from D'Agostini, my Falcon. So I worked on that yesterday and today. I posted pictures in the Facebook group. So started that journey. That's about it. That's all I've picked up.
Here, I'll share
How
that.
did you make
Share this too.
Did you
No,
guys?
There it is.
It's
Nice.
Jazz Inc.
Oh man, that
Wait.
looks awesome, Stone.
Thank you.
Well, I can't wait to see the final.
It's gonna take
final
2 years.
production. Hey, that's fine, man. That's fine.
Dude,
That's
it's
all right,
gonna
man.
be
It's fun.
gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be awesome. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, I can't wait
Yeah,
to
and
see it.
I
The finished
I'm
product.
gonna be purchasing a magnifier with a light because my eyes can't see very close, so I can do some of the detail work, paint. So because I'm doing that ATST, I'm still waiting for that so I can paint the inside. So
Let me
Yeah.
see. Yeah, I got that. What Anthony's got. Let me show.
And-
Yeah, I
Anthony.
have it.
How did you pull
Holy
it?
crap!
Here it
Yeah.
is. This
put
is
You put Luke up there, huh?
Yeah, I did that today.
Nice.
nice. Looks great, man.
How did you make that, or who made that?
It's
Jazz
Jazz Inc.
Inc.
dioramas. He made it a couple. I've had it for
Years.
2 years, 3 years, maybe.
I want
Cool.
it.
It's 44 inches long. It's heavy. It's made out of polystone.
Okay.
Yeah, it's heavy. But yeah.
The sabers look good glowing off the wall like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, that looks beautiful. You said
Yeah.
Jazz Inc. Oh my god,
Yeah.
is that Luke hanging
Uh-huh.
on the other side?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's the Hot Toys 2-pack. So
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
I'm like,
awesome.
do they
best
have an
things.
Instagram account?
You could I could
Yeah,
invite you to the
Facebook.
Facebook group.
Jazz Inc.
Yeah.
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 Go to their website.
Jazz Inc.'s got everything.
Oh, they have
Yeah.
a website too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't buy that
Oh my
anymore.
God. Because
Well,
I honestly, since the show yesterday, because I have the two figures of Ahsoka and Anakin, I
Mhm.
actually want somebody to make me a world between worlds diorama.
Do like a clear bottom with some
Yeah,
black,
clear
yeah.
bottom with some black and the white, and then
You
I
could
would
probably
love
do
to
it
have
with
some
acrylic.
flowy thing.
Well, it'd be cool to do like a black background with like stars and then
Yes.
do like the lines and then but make
Yeah.
it black light and put black light on there.
Here you go,
It'll
Nelda.
give that effect.
Here's
Oh my
here's the
God,
stuff he
that's
does.
cool.
It's
Yeah.
all 6 scale.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
sick.
You
Yeah,
could
he
always
did the
hit up
Millennium
Joel.
Falcon cockpit.
No,
He
I
did-
can hit up Joel or Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nilda, he did the Millennium
Oh,
Falcon cockpit.
They still have this?
Some of that stuff you can still get it. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
I don't know if you can
crazy.
still get the Bespin thing.
That thing's massive.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
There was a guy selling a bunch of stuff. Jazz Inc. The Emperor for the Death Star, and I think a couple other
I
dioramas.
actually have.
There was
the
no
2 control
pictures.
panels. I have the 2
Oh,
control
wow.
panels.
Is it this one? Sean, is it that one?
Yeah, that's that one. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I have several of their D-Tough dioramas and their big wall display.
hmm
yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
We've been on the Jazz Inc. for a long time.
Yeah. So
He's-
Make some
he
awesome
got-
stuff.
He got
Yeah, he
licensed
did.
by Warner Brothers. He does like 6 scale Batmobiles and like it's so
Oh,
high,
wow.
unbelievably highly detailed. Like his stuff's legit. It's good.
yeah. All right. Who else? Sean, do you have anything? Sean Solo?
Okay, this is the one week where I'm like, okay, I got a bunch of stuff in because usually I'm like, nope, I haven't bought anything.
I
This
like
stuff
how
has been
you were
paid.
like trying to be like modest about it.
Listen, you know this stuff has been paid for, and it's just finally. Good. But PJ actually brought me this. Code of
Nice.
Bakia. Well, Boba. Yeah.
Nice.
Boba.
So I got that.
That's a concept, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got John Dykstra.
Oh, you got it in
Sweet.
Yeah,
finally.
yeah, with the Dykstra Flex.
I
with the
saw Hector
camera.
was telling
Yeah.
people that their shipments were going out.
Yes, I got that.
That's from
Imperial Walker.
Imperial
Listen.
Walker.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yeah.
So I got EFX PCR Vader helmet.
Yeah, congrats, bro.
Yeah, dude, thing's dope.
It's a beautiful
I'm actually gonna
helmet.
hang it up. Yeah. And I finally got the RS Prop Master Hyperdrive wedge helmet.
Nice. That looks beautiful.
So
I'm
this one's
jealous.
from Return of the Jedi. So this one's like extremely weathered, and it's hard to tell with the way the lights hit it.
That's cool.
And then it comes with a signature plaque by Dennis Lawson. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh
Yep.
wow.
Yeah.
That would go nice with my DAC helmet.
Right? You got the DAC? Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I actually have something to show this week. That's it for a
Sweet.
while.
Wow, congrats.
Anthony?
You know why I'm laughing? Because I'm not gonna say it in the chat. I'm not gonna say it now, but I found out who's Trooper Hub.
Oh,
Somebody told me, so
Oh,
I know who's
geez.
Trooper Hub. I'll say this when we log out. I know now who it is.
oh shit. Oh, that's funny.
So bad.
All right.
All right. Me?
Yeah.
All right. I got the NYC Mace Windu.
Oh, nice.
And 2 weeks ago, I got the NYC Obi-Wan to go with the Qui-Gon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Things are
So pretty.
sick. Yeah.
It looks good, man. I saw it in person. Honestly, your collection's coming together, man. Looks great.
Yeah, getting rid of all the
I'll
hot
be there
toys.
soon, guys. I'll be there soon. I'll come visit
Oh.
you guys soon.
Yeah.
You need to.
I know.
Maybe next week. PJ surprised me this past week. You're gonna come next week.
Well, no,
Mhm.
next week. No, not next week. The following week, I'll be in New York. But I'll.
So
if
you got
anything-
a week in between.
No, but if anything, maybe I can see if for my flight when I have to go to Rhode Island Comic Con, maybe I can take a stop to visit you guys.
There you
Maybe
go.
there for a whole day and then fly out and then go to Rhode Island.
Sounds like a game plan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a
Well, I'm
blast.
far away from all you guys, so
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go to San Diego, or not San Diego. I think they have San Francisco Comic
that's
Con.
too far.
That's too far from you.
Yeah, that's like a 10-hour, 9 to 10-hour drive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Long ass state.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's damn near from.
I used to do it when I was young. I
Yeah.
can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
That's why I want to go, because Ewan McGregor's gonna be there, and they haven't
Mm.
announced it yet. But I think Hayden's gonna be there.
Oh snap.
Oh wow.
And
nice.
I did the math, like flight, hotel, because Ewan's prices are insane for this.
Mhm.
It's $250 just for a picture. It's
Good
$250 for the autograph, but they also do have this thing called the fan experience with him. And I'm
Mhm.
like, "Ooh, do I really want to do it?
How much is that?
What do you get a cup of tea with him or what?
Like $600.
Jeez, he better be sharing medical iridiums for $600.
Yeah,
Better.
seriously. What he calls he's coming to New York Comic Con, but I believe he's sold out for a lot of stuff.
Yeah, my friend
You know.
Richie is gonna go there, and he's gonna get me an autograph for him. I have to make sure I hit up Ariel for the plaque.
Yeah, hell
Yeah.
When is New York Comic Con?
First
the
week of
week-
October.
No,
Yeah.
And
Or
last
second
week
week,
of
Yeah.
last week in September, right?
no,
Oh.
because I'm leaving New York October 3rd, so it's that weekend. So I'm
Oh,
leaving
okay.
New York that Tuesday, and then it starts that Thursday or Friday that I
Yeah.
leave.
Do
So
we
yeah,
know-
it's the first week of October.
Do we know
Yeah.
who's coming?
A
Who's
lot
going?
of guests.
Really?
They just
Oh.
announced today the actor who plays Loki, Tom Middle.
Oh,
Forgot his name.
Hiddleston.
what about Star Wars?
Middle
Oh,
Yeah,
here you go. Here you
you
go.
got-
They got a lot of Star Wars.
Yeah, they got Katie Sackhoff.
Yeah, I wanted to see
Matthew
because I might
O'Brien.
have to hit PJ up for an autograph.
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
Katie O'Brien.
Katie O'Brien.
Who was Katie
else?
O'Brien?
Matt,
She
She's
was the
the-
bad character in
she's the Imperial officer in
oh
Oh,
my god.
Dumper's
And-
going to
Yeah.
be there.
in
Andor.
Endor. Yeah,
An Endor.
Yeah.
No, not an Endor. Was
She's-
it Endor?
she's-
No, it was in
yeah, she was Andor. She raced that. Remember, she like killed one of the guys. Remember, she was like pretending like she was like what's that called?
that wasn't Endor. That was in the Mandalorian.
Or was it? Oh yeah, Mandalorian.
Yeah, that was in the Mandalorian. She's the one who was torturing the officer
Yeah.
and like I guess wiped his brain. You got Katie Sackhoff. You've got Lateef Crowder who plays
The
he's one of
Mandalorian.
he plays the Mandalorian.
Dumper.
Dumper's gonna be there.
We got Mercedes Renardo who plays you know who.
Who's she play?
What's her name?
My girlfriend.
Koska Reeves.
Costco, yeah, Costco.
She's
Yeah,
a wrestling
Costa
chick.
Reeves.
Okay.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
a wrestling chick.
You got the guy from Rogue One,
Mhm.
Bodhi.
yeah.
Bodhi.
Sean Gunn's
No,
gonna be there.
No.
Bodhi.
That's the professor.
Yeah,
Professor,
Dr. Pershing.
Yeah.
Dr.
Pershing,
Pershing.
yeah.
Is
Who else?
that the chick from Guardians?
Yeah,
That
she'll
you-
be there.
Yeah.
She's also
okay.
yeah.
Sean Gunn's gonna be there too.
Yeah. Who
Tim
else?
Curry. That's the autograph I'm trying to get. They
Yeah.
have go back up. They have a whole Clone Wars thing too.
Yeah, I saw
Which
Matt
one? Go up.
Lantern.
One more.
Yeah.
One more.
This.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Go up. See, they have,
Oh yeah.
and this one has Bradley D. Baker, which I was sad that he didn't come down here when they did the Clone Wars 15 year. But then on the next one, they have everybody from the Mandalorian. So Tate Fletcher is going to be there. It's going to be all the
Oh, nice.
the side characters.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So they still announcing people that's coming
Yeah.
to this? Okay.
And you got Elizabeth Winstead,
Dumper.
Ewan McGregor's wife.
With look who's next to her.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, Santo. Yeah.
Hmm.
That's
They
Elizabeth.
they really got these glamour shots because half of them don't look that way. You're like,
No.
because even Katie Sackhoff, I didn't realize that was her. That didn't look like Elsbeth. Look
Yeah.
at Tate looking pretty.
Yeah. So they got like
he is
lot of-
pretty.
they got a
The
lot.
man is beautiful when you meet him in person, and he's big.
Oh, Joanna Bennett. She's the
that?
stunt double for. She was the one of the Tusken Raider, female Tusken Raider.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
She was the Tusken Raider.
Yeah.
Before they got slaughtered. That poor story. That story could have gone in a better direction. I like that
Yeah.
old Tuscan Raider.
So there's quite a bit of people going. So
Yeah.
yeah, quite a bit. What's up, Janine? All right, so for me, not really much. I've been kind of good. I got this though today. I got the Diamond Select Toys best Bastila Shan. I was going
Nice.
to the GameStop and my local GameStop, and I saw that. I was like, oh shoot, sold, buying it. So it was like $60, and that's basically it. I don't have anything else coming in. All right, so let's slowly wrap this up with some of the stuff that's coming out. We do have some bottleneck stuff that's on their way. Well, first let me say that they are, speaking of Lego, you know, let's talk about Lego. They got this UCS
Damn.
Bro, it's $7.99.
Damn.
Venner
Lego stuff's
Veneer.
expensive.
That's $800.
That is $800. But I follow
Holy
this girl
snap.
who's like
It's
one of the
huge.
lead ambassadors for Lego,
Uh-huh.
and they sent her one for free, and she built it. This thing, like, I can't even extend my arms. It's
Jeez.
massive. I think
Yeah.
it's like 4 feet long,
Holy crap.
Yeah,
and it looks tiny because of that box.
yeah, but it's, I mean, it's the
It's
you know
big.
the ship that we saw in
Mm.
Revenge of the Sith. You know, when
Not
they
for
were doing that.
$800.
No, but the
Yeah.
thing is with Lego, they go up in value.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So anything from like Clone Wars right now, they're expensive, and even the little minifigures, you can resell a minifigure sometimes the same value as the Lego.
But you know, here's the thing too, Sean. Like, you know, we're like, oh man, that's expensive. But like, they're probably saying, oh my gosh, that statues are expensive. But the thing too with Lego is that they just stick to Lego. They don't collect anything else.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
true.
you know,
That thing's badass though. I love the coloring.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually the value of that stuff does go up.
Yeah, once it sells
quite a
out,
bit.
adults welcome. Yeah, no, but I mean, like I said, like, cause I've always asked like other Lego collectors. I was like, "Do you buy anything else?" I mean, for $800, you could be buying
No, they
statues.
don't.
They
Yeah.
don't. They just stick to Lego because they like building it and stuff.
I'll be honest with you. If I didn't like toys so much, I probably would have been a Lego collector.
Yeah, same.
But
If I wasn't
I don't
collecting,
have the time to
if
build.
I wasn't collecting statues, I would be collecting Lego,
Yeah.
Star Wars stuff.
How long does it take to put one of those together?
I think like
I don't
3-4
know, I've
days.
No. The
Long
girl
time.
who I told you is the ambassador for Lego, she did it in one day.
Well, I mean,
It's
She's
the
a
girl-
she's a
want-
Lego master.
yeah,
she's
she's
a Lego
professional.
master. I
Yeah,
mean, for
yeah.
an average person, like,
Yeah.
know,
I would
well,
say
depends on.
what is it called? I had the Han Solo.
Mhm.
I had the Millennium Falcon, but I had the one that was from the Solo film.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that was, I think it was like 7,500 pieces. It took me 3 days. But
Yeah.
it's only reason why it took me 3 days is because I was stupid and started it on a Sunday. So, I dedicated a whole Sunday to it. And then Monday, Tuesday, it was all half days. But
At
if I would
night,
have done,
yeah.
if I would have done a whole Saturday night and built it, I would have been done by Sunday.
I think if you
Okay,
just
not bad.
take your time with it, like my cousin, she uses as a, like, just to kind of relax. She'll have like a glass of wine and she doesn't do the Star Wars stuff. She does the other like buildings and I don't know, some like space shuttles. I'm like, what the hell are these
They're like
things?
directions, and it's like, shows
Yeah.
you kind of okay.
Yeah, it's
They're-
directions.
Probably a
There's
damn
good
book.
directions. They also give you like this little. Let me see if it's pictured on here. They'll give you like this. It's like a tool. It looks like a plastic orange wrench, and that will help you if sometimes you make a mistake. You can just like pop it in there, and it pops out the Lego for you, just so you don't have to like rip it all
Gotcha.
apart. But
Yeah.
lately, they've been a lot better. They've been separating all the. What is it called? They've been. What was it? Sunday is the Sabbath.
That's funny, Jason. That's funny.
Yeah. Shout out Jason. Shout out
What's
to
up?
Back Deliveries.
What up,
That's
Jason?
They've actually now been putting the Legos, like they've been making them in like different sections. So you'll get like bag 1, you start bag 1, then bag 2, and that's how it leads up to building it. Before, they used to just throw everything in one big ass bag, and basically you would have to look at the instructions and match them.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But it's therapeutic, like, from at least for my cousin it is, she has like high anxiety. So she just like sits down after work.
And that helps.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
helps. It's just
A
very
lot of-
just like
What he's
just
saying
very-
is true. A lot of the Lego content creators that I follow, a lot of them suffer from a lot of social anxiety, and a lot of them don't go out. And this is a way for them to socialize. And from one of my friends has told me that a lot of autistic kids like using Legos because it's one thing that they can focus on.
Oh, the focus. Yeah.
Yeah, the focus. So it's like if you have high anxiety, or if you have a anything, you're
Probably
able
better
to,
than that drug they came out with years ago for people that had social anxiety.
yeah.
probably, yeah.
Yeah, one of the
Coke.
side effects of that was uncontrollable anal leakage. You can go to a
I think you're talking
party.
about cocaine.
You can go to a party, but you might accidentally shit yourself and you don't know it.
Oh my goodness.
I guess Legos is a better solution.
Jeez, Anthony.
Anthony, I'm telling you, they're fun to build.
Yeah,
Like,
they are.
I don't know why
I'm
lately.
sure they are.
Lately, I've been getting so into it. It's just fun. Like like how PJ said it. I'll buy myself a bottle of wine and have some little cheese and
There you
crackers on the
go.
side, and
That's awesome, though.
have myself a little
Yeah.
building party.
I love it. I love it.
Anal leakage. Jeez, Anthony. What the hell is
Hey,
wrong?
that was an
No, it's
actual
serious.
one.
Some of the
That was
medications you hear it.
That was
Yeah.
on a commercial.
Jesus.
I'll never forget that. It was a social
Jeez.
anxiety thing, and then they were like, side effects are mild. It started out with like dry mouth,
Headache.
a
Try
headache,
mouth to anal leakage.
abdominal
What the
cramping,
Yes.
and then next thing you know, it's like uncontrollable anal leakage.
Yeah,
It
I'm
said
you know
it.
what? We lost. Anthony, we lost like 4 viewers just because of your anal leakage comment. Jeez. Anyway,
well,
I don't know. I'm pretty sure
my
that Trooper
God.
Hub is
they
probably
probably
turned
got
on by
social
it.
anxiety.
Man up. Man up.
Anyway, going from anal leakage to some bottleneck art prints. This should be releasing pretty soon. Who's with me?
Is that one piece or is it?
Yeah. So basically, this artist she's worked with Bottleneck Gallery before. Please,
Okay,
if you're
I've seen these. Yeah.
yeah,
I've
if you
seen.
please,
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that's
if you are
interesting.
if you're interested in these posters, please like be on time with like a 12:01
those
What
sell out
size?
PM
fast.
Eastern. They're huge. They're like
Little shoes
24
and
by
stuff.
they're
18?
yeah, they're regular poster size. What's the poster size?
24, 36.
24 by 36.
Yeah. But look like so they
Oh
done
yeah, right. That one's
Oh.
badass.
That one's cool.
Empire
I
of the
have
Heat.
I have this
Ooh.
one.
Oh, you should have brought that down, would you, PJ?
But the
Yeah.
thing too is that what pisses me off is that I don't have the New Hope.
Yeah,
Did they do a Return of the Jedi?
dude, that Empire.
they're
one's
not yet.
Sweet.
Oh no, they did.
I like
They
that
did.
Empire though, man. That's pretty awesome.
Oh man, it's trust me.
They're
these
all
will sell-
good.
They're cool.
They're all good.
And the fact that they're coming out with Rogue One, so like from what I've seen, a lot of people like to bunch the Rogue One stuff with the OT stuff. I mean, this will complete your collection if you have the other three. So, I mean, she
go
does.
to that Pulp Fiction one.
Which one? The Pulp Fiction one? Yeah,
right
Ooh,
there,
that's
look at
pretty.
that.
yeah.
It's
She
kinda
does
like
amazing
a-
work.
Oh,
That's
Yeah,
really pretty. Mia Wallace.
Yeah.
yeah.
Vincent Vig.
By the way, one of my
You ever
favorite scenes.
had a big kahuna burger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my favorite scenes is when what's that called? Bruce Willis is picking out the weapons. He's like,
Oh, yeah.
the gun. I'll stick with the samurai sword. You're like, what the hell?
Yeah,
That's what-
but now when people look at him when he opens up the samurai sword, it says "To my brother Bud, love
Yeah.
Bill."
Kill Bill, baby.
Yeah,
I
no,
love
but
Tarantino. That Empire one's I'm really digging that.
Yeah, that's
Can I
really
find that on eBay?
I believe you can. Yeah.
I might pick that Empire one up.
How much?
Yeah.
For
How
a
much
huge
was that?
price.
Are
They're usually
they
about
big?
yeah. Let's see.
Oh, I'm not spending $200.
I don't know how much they are. Let's see. Maybe what is it called? End of it. What's the name of it? That what's the name of the Empire Strikes Back one? Let me see. I'll look it up. Freak. What's it called? And I'll type in her Instagram handle on thing, and then I'm sure it'll come up. So, all right. Let's see. What else came out recently? Oh yeah, we got this announcement. Anyone picking this hot
CB.
toy up?
CB.
Yes. No. C3PO.
Well, we already know what Nilda is.
Yeah, Nilda is definitely getting Sabine. But how about C3PO here?
No, I'll
The
wait
Clone
for
Wars
the other one.
or the Attack of the Clones?
Attack
Nah.
of the Clones. I don't know, guys. This looks good.
It looks good, but I've only got room for one. I want to
I
get one
get
die
it. You're
cast.
not a prequelist, sir.
Well, I want one die cast one, and then I'm gonna get the next one for sure with Salacious pulling
but-
his eye out.
I think this is die
Yeah.
cast, though, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what though, Sean? PJ says he needs every hot toy because every time he posts one, he's like, "I need this." Every hot toy. I
I
need
know.
this. I'm
I
like,
do that.
PJ, you need almost every hot toy.
I do, but unfortunately, I can't. I don't have room and the money to.
I'm
buy
I'm
every-
100% getting the other one.
This looks good, though. Anyone getting this?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when I see 3PO, he's got to be
Anthony?
shiny, maybe
Well,
with a
Anthony's
little
gone
bit
done
of
with
weathering.
with Hot Toys.
Yeah.
Stone, no.
No.
I want this.
I don't have any. The only prequel stuff I have for Hot Toys is just Maul. So,
Oh
and
yeah,
I
you
have
still,
both Sideshow and Hot Toys.
did you sell your Patrol Trooper?
No, I still have it. Hey, if
That
anybody
thing's
wants
awesome.
it, it's still for sale.
It's a great figure.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah,
I
if,
just,
if I was getting, if I was ever going to get a 3PO, it'd be like one of the shiny ones.
Yeah, he's got to be shiny.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna get the shiny one.
I like the die cast.
See 3PO soon.
I know you're getting ahead from Catacomb, huh?
Yeah. Well,
Getting the,
yeah.
That sounds so creepy. I'm getting the head.
Yo, guys, wait, did you guys see this?
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Wait. Did you guys see this? Oh my
The
gosh.
whole chat has been about the gutter.
No, guys,
Normally, I'm not the one who shouldn't
guys,
get offended.
log into Hot Toys. They just announced Jar Jar Binks Hot Toys.
You're
No,
lying.
you're not.
Look.
Oh, jeez.
I got excited. I was like, I'm gonna buy it.
You're gonna be more excited now.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
got it.
No,
He's gotta
if that was true, PJ would be like
PJ
going
would've been
crazy right
jumping.
now.
There'd be metaclitterians
Yeah.
everywhere.
PJ
Oh
would have been
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Lisa back!
Lisa back!
Yeah, he'd be back into Hot Toys.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
You'd be seeing like white stuff flying everywhere. His wife
Oh,
would
yeah.
probably come in through the room going, "Why are you screaming Lisa back?"
She always says that. Anyway, well, we got another announcement about Hot Toys, and this is the
Yes,
Sabine.
That's
Wren.
a meow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Or is
Yeah,
that-
Damn.
that's a meow for Sean
Yeah,
Solo.
dude.
'cause
I'm not joking.
that's a meow for
She-
me
I am.
too.
I am. I'm
She
over
lo-
here. Where am I
she
gonna
lo-
put her?
he loves the Sabine.
That's
do.
gonna go perfect with this.
Dude, she looks so good. Oh yeah, that's gonna look awesome.
It's gonna look beautiful.
Man,
Yeah,
it looks good.
She's cool.
I like the purple hair. I like the outfit, the
Uh-huh.
face, the skull.
I hope you're using this toy for display and that's it.
Well, you know, it's between me and you.
Oh, good lord.
yeah. Jeez.
Me and Sean have a good relationship like
hey,
that.
hey, at least she's got
We're-
small hands.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You know what they say.
Oh my goodness. What
Strong hand.
you guys are
Meow.
taking this?
Oh my god. Here
Chat
Kitty
to another
Kitty,
different
Hot
level.
Toys put out fresh litter.
Oh my god.
Mm.
Oh my goodness.
Good lord.
This is getting really dirty.
It's because it's 11
know-
o'clock at night.
No wonder Susan. didn't
So
wanna
it's
come
11
on the
o'clock for
show.
you.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's the witching hour, or
Dude,
the
look
horny
how-
hour,
that-
or,
look how
or the
good that
horny
figure
hour.
looks.
Jeez Louise.
Oh man, dude.
Anyone else getting this besides Sean and Nilda?
Yeah.
Nope.
Anthony?
Man, she looks good.
I mean, it looks fantastic. If I was still collecting, I'd buy it.
Yeah.
Bro, I
I just
was
gotta stay out of Hot
knocked out
Toys.
sleeping and saw that and I was like, and look at that, it comes with a projecting Ezra.
Yeah, do you see his face is blurred out?
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
what the hell?
Metachlorian overload.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, I don't think
That's
I
a
can
nice
see
cat.
the send off. May the midichlorians be with you.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if I can say that now.
I forgot.
I'll still say it. Whatever. It would have a different meaning now.
Oh my god, I want to get that as a shirt. But
Made
like
it
say
mid.
may the be with you, but like with a bottle of lotion on the bottom.
Oh my
You'll be
goodness.
like, made of metachlorians be in you.
But it'd be
Oh
like
my
drops.
goodness.
Yeah, it'd be like
In
little
you, on you,
droplets.
and forever,
Oh.
everywhere. Oh God, may the midichlorians
Done.
be everywhere.
Solo, make that happen. Please make me a shirt.
Right?
I'll buy it. Please
It's
just
gonna
put
be-
it on the Syscast thing. I'll
Yeah,
buy
yeah.
it.
Wow, I love how that's a nice segue. Sean,
Oh.
if you could do the honors of pulling up the banner, and while you do that, I'll just show you. So I have to represent my boy Anakin, half
Hi.
Anakin, half Vader. So if you guys are interested in a Sithcast podcast T-shirt, definitely check out a website, sithcast.com. There should be a link to our Sithcast merch. Yeah, and if you guys love us that much, buy a T-shirt.
Yeah, a little shirt, little
Yeah.
represent.
I think they did
Exactly.
I think they did a
Can I
good
put my
job with that head sculpt.
midichlorians on you? Who
Yeah.
are you asking, Trober Hug?
Yeah, I agree.
Can I put my medical?
Who
Are you asking me or are you asking?
Who are you asking?
Oh my goodness. Anyway,
Lord.
so for me, I'm gonna preface this. I am definitely going to pick up this figure. I think,
Dude,
she
I
looks
think it
great.
looks, yeah.
I think it looks great.
I hope hair is the next one.
Yeah, I definitely for me, I hope they improve the Ahsoka Tano like portrait. I think they will with the with the Ahsoka the White. I think I love everything about this figure. The only thing
The
that
chin.
I just don't know with her, like her jawline seems a little long to me.
Really?
And I've seen,
I
yeah,
don't know
I
if
mean,
you saw they did post a updated photo of like
yeah,
firsthand what it looks like.
Did you see
yeah,
the secret base photos yet?
Yes, that's the one
yeah,
I'm talking about. The chin looks a little bit different.
Oh, does
yeah.
it?
Hold on, let me see if I
So,
can pull it up.
so I don't know if it's the lighting. I mean, listen, for me, that's what I see. I think the portrait could be a little bit better, but that's just me being a little nitpicky. The only reason why is that obviously I'm not buying Hot Toys as much as I used to back then. So for me to pick up a Hot Toy, it has to be like great. I just like,
Mhm.
I can't like say, okay, it's okay. And I'm not trying to be like, that's my honest opinion. I know a majority, I think 97% of everyone loves the portrait, but I just think that, for me, it's a little off, but I'm still gonna get it. Because I need to have the Rebels team, in Hot Toys form.
I
And
think
can
the
you,
Hera will be pretty awesome.
dude, if
Yeah,
they
but
put,
is this
oh,
Hera gonna have a butt?
That's the thing I was getting ready to say. If I get
it-
this,
She gonna have
then
a
you gotta have
jumper?
Chopper, you gotta have hair. If they do
Yep.
a Z, I was
I
saying,
Well,
think
they
well,
don't
Chopper.
come.
I think Chopper is gonna be next.
yeah.
all I'm saying, what the
Yeah, look. Hope her eye roll back. Yeah, look. See.
Wait, Dilda, I need the can you send in the chat?
Yes.
Uh,
Let me screenshot
oh my goodness. Trooper Hub, you're killing me, man. Oh,
it. I know who Trooper Hub is. I can't wait.
Well,
to
I
tell
hope
you.
I hope they make all of them, but
mhm.
you never know with Hot Toys. Like they'll make 4 of them and then don't do the rest.
Yeah.
So I'm just
Yeah.
afraid to
Well-
invest my money, and then
Yeah.
they
Well,
don't make
I
the other
think
ones.
I think the hype is too real.
Mhm.
I feel like the last one they'll probably announce will be Thrawn.
Well, here's the
But
thing.
here's
though.
the thing, Nilda. Go ahead.
Okay, Sean, you go first.
I was like, were you
We're
guys
like-
playing
we're
the
both-
game?
I was gonna say, here's-
we both
I mean,
said, here's the thing, and
yeah.
then we both stopped.
Well, you look at Rogue One, right? We have
Mhm.
Mhm.
they came out with Director Krennic way later,
Mhm.
but we still don't have a Baze, to go with.
Mhm.
I mean, they came with a tank trooper way later. I don't know. I feel like they missed the ball on a lot of them, and I'm afraid they're gonna
Yeah.
do the same thing with all
Well,
this.
I think it's different now. I just feel like, to be honest, like I feel now they're just pumping a lot of figures out. I don't think they're gonna miss the ball. But here's the problem. I think that we won't really see Ezra, right? So
Mhm.
if we don't see Ezra, that means we won't get a figure, right? Or if we
Right.
don't see Zeb, we might not get that figure. Like we need to see them
Yeah.
in live action in this season so we
I
can get
agree.
the whole team. Because if we don't, oh man, it's gonna be a long time for us to complete that.
So then the next one would
the
be
team.
Hera or Chopper.
Yeah, Hera, Chopper,
Or
Jason.
it could be
Carson.
that too, but it could be Balin too,
Mhm.
or it could be the Force fart. So
Yeah.
we don't
worst
know.
fart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Merrick.
but
He's a Force fart.
Merrick. Oh my goodness.
Merrick.
Hey, did
By
they
the-
ever?
that's
Did they
his-
complete the Bad Batch line?
I think
they
it's
did.
done.
All right. So
Yeah.
maybe they'll complete the other than Kanan.
Well, the
I
Bad
think
Batch
the
line-
Morgan chick would be a good one.
Yeah, the Bad Batch line, all of them were seen on screen. So the
Mm.
problem is that we haven't seen Zeb yet, and we haven't seen Ezra yet. Like that's
in
why.
the show. Yeah.
So,
There's a lot
Yeah.
of hype for this show, so that might help.
I hope so. I
it's-
hope we get to see them,
It
and
stayed on its hype.
Huh?
yeah,
The hype has been there.
Oh yeah, that's what
I
it
said
is.
it to you guys before the show started. I told you there was no way that Filoni was gonna sign up and be like, "Let's make this show," and it'd be shitty.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There was no way.
No.
This is his. Like even Sean had said it before. This is his child.
But
Yeah,
I did say, like, if this show failed, like, man, it
Yeah.
would really hurt Disney for Star Wars in the
Yeah.
future.
And it
Yeah.
hasn't. People.
Mhm.
That's all I've been seeing. People
They better
talk
be
about.
kissing Filoni's butt for making this.
yeah.
I tell
Why
you,
don't they
I-
just give him the keys. Just give the keys.
Yeah.
That's
You know
it.
what I will say, and me and Gabe were talking about this earlier. It's very sad that the strike is going on right now because none of the actors, especially Rosario, have been able to post any of these things,
No.
been able to praise how everything is going. And
Yeah.
it sucks because just fucking pay them already.
Right.
Pay them what they deserve.
Exactly.
Yep.
Hey,
Literally pay them.
I got a question, like about
Mhm.
Thrawn. Like, are they going to have any prosthetics on his face, or is he just going to be painted blue?
I think
I
he's
think
gonna
I-
be painted blue
I
with
think
like
he's Elon Musk.
Thank you. I've been saying this since the beginning. It's
I
Elon
guess.
Musk with red contacts.
Smurf Elon Musk.
Mhm.
I think they ought to do some like. I think that's the one thing about the Hera one. If there was some prosthetics on her or something,
Cheekbones. Give her some cheekbones.
you know, it wouldn't look like just a white girl painted green.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I think with Thrawn, all they're missing is the one thing that I don't like. So Thrawn's animated character had full hair and it was like back. You know,
Yeah,
this
but I
actor,
think you could
tell
make
he's
him
losing hair.
like do something with the brow or the cheeks, or
Yeah,
do
make it
something
more
with some
sinister.
Yeah.
prosthetics so that it just doesn't look like a human.
But
Yeah.
it's Thrawn's voice, which is the most important part.
I
Yeah.
agree, but
yeah.
like
You know,
Hera has grown on me. It was a little jarring at first because it was just
Filoni
Right.
even said that he put him in the part, and once he got in it, he turned blue. He goes, "I made the right decision putting him in."
okay.
So,
All right.
Okay.
Well,
I mean,
I'll
if you
trust
watch
that.
if you watch it on Disney Plus, there's that little behind the scenes.
Mhm.
Dave Filoni talks about that.
Okay.
So,
All right.
I also think, well, not only his voice, his mannerisms, I'm sure, but
Yeah, that'll
Um,
help.
I think if they, as long as they give him purple hair, like he had on the show, the red eyes is very iconic, so he's got to have the red eyes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think once they have that, he'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moff McClunky Mills to move. What's up, dude? Speaking of which, I think we're missing someone in the chat that's usually on there and always says hi, and you
Oh.
know who this person is, guys.
who?
Son of a bitch! Where are you, dude?
Oh, he's working. I'm supposed to meet up with him this weekend at the con.
Well, didn't show up today.
He's calling your name.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm definitely getting it. 100%. I need that. I need Sabine in my life. Especially the actress. I mean. Oh, sorry. Going off the rails here. Shin Hati definitely would like a.
Yeah.
Oh man, give me a Hot Toys of that. I know. Balin, if they release a Balin Hot Toy, you know
You
who
won't see
is-
me for a couple days.
Oh my goodness gracious me!
My two of them.
Oh
Yeah. I think he
my-
would be a pretty awesome figure with that
Oh, my
beard.
goodness.
Like,
Oh yeah, and Hot
Yeah.
Toys, they always nail the likenesses of like older,
mhm.
characters. So,
Daddy Balin.
oh my goodness. One more thing we like to talk about is the Ahsoka hilts are out. The ones that are made by EFX Collectibles.
Mm.
So they are taking pre-orders. They look great. Obviously, they're a little expensive,
Mhm.
but they're going to be as accurate to the actual lightsaber props hilts that we see.
Yeah.
You know,
Man, I
and it
wish they
comes in
weren't
a
so
great stand.
expensive.
I know,
Yeah, I wish they
really
weren't so
want them,
expensive
but
too.
they're
I
so
would-
expensive.
Yeah, I'd like to get them, but
how much
No.
are they? 400 or 500 a piece?
no.
No,
Yeah,
700.
like 800 for the set.
No, it's
Yeah,
800 for the
800.
set.
Well, that's what I
Yeah.
said. 400 to 500 a piece.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay,
yeah,
yeah.
that's too
Yeah.
much. Yeah.
Yeah. Wish I,
It's cheaper me buying 2 Black Series.
I know.
It's crazy.
Well, I mean, if you didn't want to go that route, you could go the Disney Sabers as well, because aren't they like, was it for $300-400?
Yeah, it's like 350.
Yeah.
You can
Oh
buy
no,
that.
no, those no with the special box, they went up in value. They were originally, I think I want to say like $500. They're now people are reselling them for almost 1,100
Wow.
because it's
But they're
the box.
gigantic.
Yeah.
And they
They're
come with
big.
blades.
They're very girthy.
Oh,
Big and
yeah.
girthy.
If you just want one of them, just buy the Hasbro.
we talking about Sabers? Or
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
else?
The
Yeah, all the
saber is big
Disney
and
ones are
girthy.
very
What do
girthy.
you think we're talking about, PJ?
Girthy, veiny? Oh, no, you didn't say veiny.
Hey.
Now, if I mention veiny, we're talking about something else. All righty.
who's giving blood?
Meow.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Sean always did that. Like,
Meow.
What are we talking about? I lost.
That's what happens when you get tired and you're like
We're
halfway
past
asleep.
our
We're
2
past
hour
the 2
mark.
hours.
Scotty Berry, what's up?
Well, Scotty Berry missed the girthy part. Thanks, Scotty.
God.
Thank you for tuning in on. But honestly, guys, I don't know about you guys, but I'm so excited to be a Star Wars fan right now.
I'm gonna go watch
Yeah.
the episode again before I go to bed.
Yeah, me too. I probably watch it on my phone, but no, but it's just so great, man. And this is what it's all about, like honestly. And I know we mentioned multiple times throughout this episode or this live stream that they need to just give Filoni the keys, right?
See.
I
Just
agree.
give him the seat, and because then we're not fighting with each other. There's no arguing about, oh, they did this or did that. A good majority of us love the episode or even the show. There might
Yep.
be some people that dislike it. And sometimes I ask the people that dislike it, they'll tell me, hey, PJ, I'm not really enjoying the show. I'm like, hey, did you watch Rebels? And a good majority of them say no. I'm like,
Yeah,
you can't.
you need to
know-
watch Rebels to appreciate it.
Yeah,
It would
even
help.
Yep.
it will. It
At
would
least you
definitely help.
understand. Mhm.
Understand what's going on. You'll get like more attachment to the characters. You know who Sabine is, who Ahsoka is, and Ezra and Hera and all them. So yeah, I think that's. But in the most part, I'm so excited. I can't wait for next week's episode. And all honesty, guys, we only have like 3 more episodes left.
3
Holy
weeks.
moly! I'm going to feel empty for a while because I don't think we're gonna have any Star Wars content for a long time, right?
My life will be destroyed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be quite a while.
So they didn't film Andor second season yet. Sorry,
I don't
No,
think
everything's
they
on a
were.
hold right now because of the strike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I knew that. I just didn't know if they had anything in the can ready to kind of.
No,
I think
I
they
think-
had started on it, but
No.
probably did not finish it.
Yeah,
They were supposed to start now, if anything. Even
Yeah.
the skeleton crew was supposed to come out. So I'm wondering, are we gonna get the skeleton crew? Are we gonna get introduced to them in this show? That's why, because they're not gonna make a show out of nowhere of characters that we don't know about, right?
Introduced in what show?
In Ahsoka. Could be skeleton crew be the skeleton crew that Ahsoka bumps into as she's exploring that new galaxy on her own.
I don't know.
Possibly. I always thought they were just from the same galaxy, but out, in the outer realm.
Well, it
Really?
could be, or maybe in the other galaxy.
could
Who knows?
change.
Yeah.
Possibly.
So we'll see.
Yeah, because
So-
there's nothing else really, unless they ended up being in Andor too,
Mhm.
maybe. But yeah, I don't think they would just start a show with all
Mhm.
brand new people we haven't even met.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. So I feel like we're gonna get some sort of introduction, but all right. So it's kind of getting late. It's past our bedtime for
Mhm.
most of us.
I've got to
2
be up in 4.5 hours.
Oh my goodness.
Damn, it's time to go.
All righty. Well, just want to say thank you to our Sith Holocron BMX Jedi for finally coming back. It's been a while. I know
Yeah.
you just moved into your new place, and you Got a nice setup there. Sean Stone, honestly,
Yo,
love having you here. I don't know about you guys, Anthony and Sean, if you guys would like to come back next week, we just maybe keep this going till the end of the season.
Can the 5 of us go to Disney?
Sounds good.
I'm down for that.
Can the 5 of us just go to Disney?
Man.
Yeah.
I literally will take off. Like I'm serious about it. Can the 5 of us just go to Disney and have a good time?
We can.
And just laugh about midichlorians?
Sean, you got the longest flight.
Yeah, Sean's got the longest flight.
Yeah,
He's like Disney in California.
Yeah, no, we're not talking there.
Well, if you're gonna go to Disney, then that'd be a lot easier for me.
Yeah, we could do that too.
California.
Cool.
Yeah, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, like we'll definitely have them back. Thank you guys for hopping on the show. And Sean, another one in the books. And
This
to
was
everyone,
fun.
yeah, just a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, a lot of
crying, a lot of laughing,
a lot of midichlorians,
a lot of laughing,
cute around,
crying.
A lot of petting cat.
Yeah,
a lot of horny crying,
a lot of anal
Horny crying.
Was it anal bleeding?
Leakage.
Oh,
what,
goodness.
Anyone that just tuned in, they're like, "What the hell did I just click on?"
I don't know.
But
Jesus.
So creepy.
All right, I seriously can't say this anymore. I don't know if I can say this. Usually, I always lead off with. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Made a midichlorians. You with you guys, not on you guys, always and forever. Oh my gosh, where the hell did this go? I don't even know what I'm clicking anymore.
Obi-Wan.
All right.
Strike me down with all of your hatred, and your journey towards the dark side will be complete.